Yo, it's Francis, baby, gotta take a seat. Talking about the Rangers, yeah, she's bringing the heat. Morphing through the light, she's gonna expose all those shady Rangers, everybody knows. It's Francis, baby, on a Power Ranger quest. Digging up the truth, she's the very best. From Angel Grove to the whole wide world, unmasking the scams, let the truth unfurl. So hit that subscribe, join the ride. It's Francis, baby, with the truth as our guide. Power Ranger secrets, she's got the key. Subscribe now, stay tuned, it's the place to be.
Hi, guys. Hello. Sorry I'm late. Of course. Can you guys hear me? I just want to make sure everything's good. Of course, Axiel was touching my computer before. Everything, of course. Hey, Chad. Hey, everyone. Of course, it's been a crazy few days. I have a new camera, guys, so it, like, zooms in and does everything on its own. How do you guys like it? Is it good? Do y'all look good? Do y'all look good? Hopefully everything runs smoothly. Make sure to like the stream. Thank you so much, Mr. Level. Oh, wait. Shay, thank you so much. But yes, I got a new camera thanks to you guys. So I definitely want to say thank you so much. Because I've everything that I make from the live stream, I invested back onto the live stream like you should. Because I want to give you guys good quality. And definitely I definitely want you guys to be able to enjoy quality picture and sound. So everything that I get, I've been able to, thank God, invest in the streams. And of course, I started the stream and people are already texting me like, what's going on? But let me see. It's gonna be a short show. I don't did Henry ever say if he's gonna go live? I believe Henry might go live tonight. If Henry goes live, then I will probably end the stream. First of all, thank you, Dust, for the $5 super chat. Hello from your favorite ghost hunter. Everyone like the stream. Definitely, please like the stream. I really do appreciate it. Oh wait, is my thing not working? Can you guys hear my?
I fuck with you and I appreciate you, Daddy.
Thank you so much, Dust, and thank you, TJ, for sending me all the what's that called? You guys know the sound effects. I'm trying to really get into things quickly. And Ray Zero, I'm so sorry you're sick. I hope you feel better. Oh, thank you, Big Rudy. I'm trying to not talk too much. I'm gonna drop the link later. As you can see, the background today is no JDF. It's all about me. I'm gonna talk about some drama and definitely want to make sure that we get to cover everything. It's been crazy to the point that I think lines were crossed this week. And it is sad that someone that's supposed to be a child actor, someone that's supposed to be a model person, is doing the doxing. And I'll explain what doxing is to everyone. Doxing is basically when someone online basically gives someone's information out to the world. And this is obviously done maliciously with malicious intent to either, harass, threaten, and, basically do evil shit, in my opinion. And it's sad that in the Power Ranger community, this is happening. We've been dealing with a lot of drama And it's sad that what happens is that people, instead of admitting or um, trying to solve, let's say, accusations made towards them, what they do is they try to intimidate, they try to harass, they try to shut someone up instead of, addressing the situation and just being like, sorry guys, of course I'm not prepped. I'm trying to save some things that I want to show you guys. Um, and to intimidate someone and kind of, stop them from um talking. And that's the sad part of this situation right now, that unfortunately, uh someone has crossed the line towards Henry. And Henry, as you guys know, is a drama YouTuber. He talks about all types of things, especially Power Rangers. So, hey, Henry, speaking of the devil. Um, you know, Henry, do you like my camera? Does it look good? I'm very um I'm very careful with Henry, because he'd be like, I don't like this and fix that. So I'm very I wonder a lot about his opinion. But Henry was doxxed, and doxxed by none other than uh move the camera down. I can't move it down. It's like autofocus. Maybe I should move up. Hold on. I have to move my desk down, probably. Oh, oh. How about now, Henry? How about now? It's like autofocus. That's the problem. I have pajamas on, guys. So I'm trying not to show the tatas because I have pajamas on. Um, thank you, Angel. How about this, Henry? Does it look better now? Do I need to bring him more down? Look at him critiquing my thing. Hold on. I have to get a new chair, guys. I've already invested in camera. I gotta get a chair because I left this chair in my niece's room and I think she broke it, so it doesn't get up. It doesn't go up. Oh, people are gonna love that. It doesn't go up. Oh, Henry already put it. So Henry's gonna go live. Henry, you're gonna go live at 10:30. So I'm gonna make it nice and short, so that we can head over to Henry's right when we're done. But let me just speak about what happened. Um, Blake Foster, who is portrayed the blue Turbo Ranger in Power Rangers Turbo, docs Henry's information to his social media because of Henry's coverage of his scamming allegations, Henry's coverage of uh, the metal morpher, plastic morpher situation. And, definitely um, it speaks volumes if you cannot defend yourself from any allegation, and what you do, instead of defending yourself or saying, hey, this wasn't me, look at the proof, this wasn't me, XYZ. What Blake went ahead and did was dox Henry. And when I say dox, is he basically went online and gave out Henry's personal information. He first started, I don't have the meme edited, so I'm not going to show it. But he went and sorry, he went and posted a picture of Henry, his infant toddler daughter, and his ex-wife. He luckily, I believe he posted the whole picture, the full picture. And what he did was he tried to basically intimidate Henry into shutting the fuck up. But we all know that Henry is not going to stop reporting the truth, or whatever people bring to him, he's not gonna stop. He's not gonna stop it. So doxing, for people that don't know and just came in, doxing is, when you search for and publish private or identifying information about a particular individual on the internet, typically with malicious intent. So that's basically what um, uh, Blake Foster did. Let me bring up. I'll remind you guys who Blake Foster is. Give me 1 second. For those of you that don't know who Blake Foster is, let me put this picture up. Hold on, guys. Let me share the screen. Guys, I'm rusty. Of course, I'm trying my best. I'm learning. And where is it? Blake Foster? Right here. So Blake Foster, you guys, this is Blake Foster. And he is, what was his name? Justin Stewart or something like that. I think I have that. I don't have that. Don't. But Blake Foster is definitely a hater. Someone that just went ahead and, oh, this is him on the show. To be honest, I didn't like his character, not because of anything other than I was not really a Power Ranger fan by that time, and I didn't like the whole kid turns into like a Power Ranger thing. I didn't really like it. I didn't really it wasn't a character that I enjoyed. I saw the movie and Turbo, and then that's it, right? So I definitely didn't like the character. So just like me, there's so many people that don't like him. I don't like the character. But it's worse that not only was he not a well-liked character, probably one of the most disliked character in the Power Ranger fandom, even more so than Rita and Zed and anything like that. The actor that plays him is not the best. And I'll show you what ridiculous things he did to Dox Henry Resilient in a way to want to intimidate him, to want to shut him up, to basically stop Henry's free speech. So thank you, Just Poppy, for the 1999 super chat. This message is for Blake because we know he's watching, gonna be watching. Blake, you've been doing these things for years, and you're mad you're being exposed. Finally, this is karmic justice for it all. I'm a firm believer of everything done in the dark comes to light. Everything, I'll repeat that. Everything that comes that's done in the dark comes to light. You can scam fans, you can do shady businesses for a long time, but your time will come. It will come, and people are going to be sick of constantly having issues with being scammed. I think that the issue here is that Blake has done it for so long, and now people are seeing in Henry someone that they can tell their stories to, and because they tell their stories to Henry can give them a voice. And a lot of Power Ranger actors hate it. They hate it. Not, and then they take their anger out at Henry, but really they should, if they don't have tails to step on, they don't have to be or mad or afraid of Henry. And I agree, Marlene. What goes around comes around. Everything will eventually will come to light. And I agree, Mr. Level. One of the worst actors in Power Ranger history, which is wild because PR don't have good acting. I agree, 100%. And then he's so upset at Henry for giving the voice to the people that, are tired of the scamming. It's not only um Blake that has done the scamming. It's just been too long, and I think that people are just tired of it. So Henry is seen as someone that can expose, let's say, these malicious actions by these quote unquote celebs. Um, and it's obvious that uh, Mr. Blake Foster feels that he's a celebrity and he can do whatever he wants, and everything will be nice, like easy peasy. As Henry said in his last stream, um, basically, doxing someone in California is against the law. It is against the law to dox someone, especially to use that against, to cause harm to someone. My issue is with a lot of what's going on in this Power Ranger drama, with delusional, delusional Power Ranger fans and all this, is that they feel so entitled that they feel like they can do whatever they want, and that it's not no one's going to do anything about it, and it is what it is. And that's not how things work. That's not how things are. Um so I feel like the issue here is that Blake feels that Henry isn't going to do anything about it. And it's sad that Blake is a father. Blake has kids, you know, and I agree with Shay. Innocent people need to be left alone in the drama. All this drama back and forth, Henry and the delusional Power Ranger fan, Henry and Blake and whatever, it needs to be stay between the people that are online. If you do not like something that I'm doing, mess with me. Talk to me. Don't involve other people that have nothing to do with the situation. I'm the one online, not my son, not my brother, not my sister, not my family. I am the one online. I am the one online. So it is sad to, to see. So this was the first thing that Blake released. And if you see it, he basically is saying, I have to make it because I didn't want to show the innocent people involved. He's like, let's hear what this guy thinks about it. Ha. So he's all proud and boasting. This is an actor that is going online, that is going to conventions. I mean, very minimal conventions, but he's going on to conventions where there are kids, and conventions are family friendly. Conventions are family friendly, and you are a man, because you're not a little boy. You're a man putting in danger Henry's daughter, Henry's ex-wife, Henry's himself, by doxing his information with no remorse and no repercussions, because you think that you're you and it's okay. And again, bringing kids into things that don't need to be involved is just fucking low. And I agree. That goes with everybody in every side. I with everything that Blake has done, I have not seen Henry go and say, um, you know, mention Blake's kids, or put him, you know, or put him his kids on stream or anything like that. Thank you, Tom Brooks, and I believe this was streaming on Facebook. So thank you that everyone's that's here on Facebook as well. Conventions are definitely supposed to be family friendly. I agree, and even Henry says I've never posted his kids. You know what I mean, or anyone's kids, and that's 100% correct. And for a man that's going to these conventions, these family friendly functions, to dox someone's information maliciously, because that's what he wants. That's what he wants. And I'm going to show you what Blake has been posting. because that's what Blake wants. Blake wants to dox Henry so someone else could do his dirty work. Instead of, he could have easily written to Henry directly and been like, yo, Henry, stop talking shit. Stop talking shit about my kid or about my situation. Stop. But no, that's not what he did. He took it into, hold on, guys, because now I can't see my little thingy. Oh, wait. He took it upon himself to basically, I wonder why it's showing like that. Guys, let me see 1 second. Let me do it another way. He basically, what he did was, there you guys, this is better, I think, right? Instead of, coming, and this is the problem with all of them, instead of coming to Henry like, yo, stop talking shit, or this is not correct, and disproving Henry, disproving the claims that it's not even Henry making them up. People are coming to Henry and giving him this information like, hey, Blake scammed me, this happened. But no, that's not what he did. What he did was try to dox Henry to stop him, thinking that he's going to stop him from continuing to cover, Blake's illicit actions, let's say. So this is something that he posted, I believe, yesterday. Someone said, into this other account, I thought I'd DM you. I really love the way you expose Henry Resilient because that creep is too blah, blah. And then he says, you mean that ship plant worker in Ohio, ha ha. Marky Mark, ha ha. As Conor McGregor would say, spook that guy, right? So not only is he saying where Henry is, where he works, he's inciting people that have obviously issues with Henry. He's inciting them to basically know how to get to Henry. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. Then he goes on and shows, sorry guys. Let's take this off. He goes and shows these are all from Blake's Instagram stories, right? These are all Blake's Instagram stories. So then he shows this, and this is, let me see if I can zoom this in. He goes and shows that. I wonder if as a superintendent of the poop plant, you have to filter the shit. Dude's been full of shit for years. Again, I don't know what this place is. I don't know if it's a random place, or something similar to where Henry works. But this is what he did. This is what he did, right? And then he posted more things. He posted, let me go to the next one. He posted something. I'm not really gonna show it to guys, but I'll read you guys what he said. He says, the internet about to find out who you are finally, though we couldn't find you. Haha, you barked up the wrong tree, homeboy. And I'm gonna say yeah, you better change that profile pic, you piece of shit. POS. I'm not going to show what he, the actual picture, but he has a picture of Henry, and his name. And to me, right? To me, homeboy, and no, I love my people. When a person of another race is like homeboy, to me, that is borderline. Oh, that's he posted Henry's personal Facebook where he has his daughter, his minor daughter. I'll repeat that. He basically called him a homeboy. And to me, when someone's like homegirl and you're not like me, let's say, you're not like me. That to me is very racist and disgusting. He could have easily said, "You barked up the wrong tree, my guy," or um man, or whatever. Homeboy is disrespectful as fuck. Very fucking disrespectful and out of pocket. 100%. 100%. Um then he let me take this off and show you another screen, another story that Blake Foster, after calling him homeboy, which is really disrespectful, and someone like him should not be speaking about it or talking like that in any way, shape, or form. Because I don't know who Blake Foster thinks he is, 'cause he's definitely not hood. Let's get that. Let's get that 100% there. That's not something that he should have said. I think he was being condescending. He was being, in my opinion, racist. Again, my opinion. He shows this picture of Henry. Obviously, he got it. I want to say he got it from Henry's best friend, obsessed fan, let's say. He's an online private investigator. What he tells people, LMAO, get the fuck out of here. So he is just goes back to back on this thing with Henry. This was like how many oh, he got that pic from his personal Facebook. So there you go. Thank you, Henry, for clarifying it. So he basically you know, he basically is trying to intimidate and talk crap about Henry. And, basically stop him from continuing to cover. And I agree, Ray Zero. He swears that he's hood and he's not from the hood. He's not from the hood. He was raised probably with a silver spoon in his mouth. Come on. Then he shares another screen. This is another thing he shows. Some people think this is all Blake Foster's Instagram. Some people think they can hide behind a screen and spread lies about the Ranger family, but accountability always catches up. Defamation has consequences, and this chapter is about to close. He barked up the wrong tree. Let me dissect this thing that Mr. Blake Foster. I'm not even gonna say Mr. because he's, in my opinion, he's a fucking piece of shit. He basically says people think they can hide behind the screen and spread lies about the Ranger family instead of saying what lies. What lies have Henry told? I'll say it again. What is the lie? Like, what is the lie? What is the fucking lies that Henry has spread? What? Accounts from fans that say you con them? Accounts from fans saying that you gave a bad product, a fake product. You promised one product and and they got another, and you refused to give them back their money. And I agree with you, Jamal. This is getting way out of hand to a whole new level. Blake just mad because he knows he can't scam fans anymore. And that's exactly it. Henry's hurting his business, his ability to scam, his ability to get things from people. Then he says, but accountability always catches up. Where's your accountability, Blake Foster? Where's your accountability? You promised people metal morphers and no one has gotten a metal morpher. Has anyone gotten a metal morpher? Has anyone? I'm going to get to the JDF shirt deal 100%. So, you've done all these things. You promised people money and businesses for first that you had to deal with Jason David Frank, then the weed business. All this stuff is stuff that has come out of your own mouth. What is the lie? What is the lie, Blake? Name the lie. Name it. Instead of taking accountability and say, hey, I did this, I messed up, I'm moving on. But no, he can't name the lie. I did forget. I do have a goal, guys. If we meet the goal before I close the stream, I'm going to show you guys about this JDF shirt deal, because he said that he was a kid when he did that he was dumb, or no experience. I'm gonna show you guys how recent that was. If we get to it, if we don't get to it, we'll get to it eventually, and maybe on another stream, because I do want to be watch Henry's stream. And then he goes ahead and then he sorry guys, he goes ahead and shows this. I'm gonna show you this. Again, committing a crime to a malicious, what's the full name? I love to find this asshole. So this person's already calling Henry an asshole. Obviously someone that has animosity. The goal ended. How did it end, guys? Should I put another goal? I didn't know it ended. Oh, sorry, guys. Let me put it back up. I've been streaming for an hour. That's odd. I'll put the goal back up. I'll do it shorter or something. So basically, where am I? He then says, I'm gonna give everyone your info soon, poop man. So he's basically threatening Henry that he's going to go and give his personal information to people that obviously have issues with him, people that obviously have issues with Henry. He's going to go and give them the information so they can go and find Henry and do the motherfucking dirty work for him. Basically do the dirty work for him. And, God knows, they could possibly harm Henry. Because if they find him, right? We all know that Henry has, an obsessed fan that has been threatening him and his daughter for about a year now. And sorry guys, I am Blake Foster. He basically has been threatened. So by I don't know how to take the timer off, guys. Sorry. So, basically telling people he's gonna dox Henry and give them the information that they can find him. Again, breaking the law. Parent, because Blake Foster is supposedly a parent, basically threatening another parent, knowing that Henry has his daughter and he does not care. A Power Ranger, someone that right now, I think he's in South Alabama Comic-Con. So South Alabama Comic-Con, how I hope someone's there, someone's seeing him. How does it feel to have someone that is threatening a man, his daughter, his family, innocent people that have nothing to do with it, threatening? This is a threat. This is a threat. I don't care what. I don't care what he says, what he's what he says it's payback. It's a threat. He's a parent. Henry is a parent. And you're out here trying to have people harm this man because you failed to take accountability for your actions. Pathetic. Pathetic. Thank you, Henry. Thank you, Henry, for the $5 super chat. A little something for the goal. So he goes and I'm just very upset, guys, because I'm a parent. And I'll be damned. I'll be fucking damned if someone is going to if someone's going to put my son at risk. I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be the most an actor, congressman. I'm going to defend my child. I saw that juice box. I'll add the 2 people that already super chatted. I'll add it. I'll keep in mind. You know, I'll be damned if someone is gonna risk my son. This is online shit. Keep it online. You can't keep it online. Shut the fuck up. Get off of the internet. Get the fuck off the internet. If you can't handle that. Look at this fool. This fucking fool. Right? A fucking fool. This is what he's sending a message for Henry's name, right? Let me show you guys. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
You could put my balls on a pita bread with some hummus and tahini and eat that to the face. You feel me? Mind your fucking business. Nobody asked you anything.
And then he said, mind your fucking business. No one asked you anything. You know who asked? The people you scammed. The people claiming you scammed. The people claiming you scammed. They asked Henry. They were the ones that asked Henry to release the information. You feel me? Thank you, Answer. For the 2 super chats, $4.99. Thank you so much. Answer's trying to get that email out. Thank you, Answer again. So definitely, you know what I mean? It's just, but this is someone's parent, Blake Foster, who I believe, I don't know if he's our age, older than me. I don't remember. I don't really know. I don't really care. But it's pathetic. Thank you so much, Answer again. And then, you know, you have this person who obviously who's obviously so afraid of, oh, Blake is 4 years old, so he's older than me. Okay, so he's basically instead of owning up to his issues, he wants to fucking do something to harm Henry, to shut him up, to intimidate him, to cancel his free speech. We just witnessed something September 10th, someone murdered for, you know, speaking his truth, his facts, whatever whatever you want to call it. Thank you, Juicebox Poppy, for the $9.99 super chat. This is disgusting. It's like flip the script. Would Blake want his crazy fans showing up to his house? 100% not. 100% not. Thank you again, Answer. Thank you, Shay, for the superior streamer. Thank you. So like all this stuff is, you know, we just went through something with Charlie Kirk. And while this is not the magnitude of Charlie Kirk, this is basically inciting violence towards a man that's online, just speaking, from giving fans, giving people that have experienced whether negative situations with Power Ranger actors, you know, a voice to speak their mind, and he's trying to shut him up. He's trying to shut him up by doxing him, by telling people where he stays, where he lays at night, so that people, so that someone could go and harm him, because Blake is not going to do shit. Blake is not going to do shit to Henry, but he's going to incite people to do his fucking dirty work like a fucking coward, instead of reaching out to Henry directly and say, hey, dude, like, chill, you know, I did this, chill, like, don't do it again. You know what I mean? He could have done that. He could have came to Henry like a man and just been like, yo, Henry, stop it. Like, this is hurting me. This is hurting my family. I go to shows. And let me tell you something. Any fucking show, and I'm going to say it right now, any convention that books this man after this, I'm going to look at you sideways. I'm going to definitely look at you sideways, because conventions are supposed to be friendly. And here is a man. Let me put him up before I say this. Let me put up a picture of this quote unquote man. Hold on, guys. I want to get a nice picture. Let me see a nice clear picture. He has no fucking good pictures. I don't even know what the fuck it say. Let me just get one from. I'll get this one. and I'll say my opinion, right? Before people have a titty attack. In my opinion, conventions that are supposed to be family friendly, conventions are supposed to be somewhere where you feel is safe to bring your children, to enjoy your child. You know, some people bring children. I've brought people. I've brought my son to New York Comic Con. I've brought my son to conventions. I've brought my brother has brought his kids. I know a lot of people that bring their kids every year to a convention. But then we're having people like this who is doxing a man and his and even dox his daughter's picture, an infant, a baby, over online shit because he couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle the truth being out there. So shame on a convention that will book this guy after all this. Shame on them. Shame on them. And if they don't know about it, I hope that's everyone watching shows them. I hope they do. I hope people show them. You know what I mean? I hope people show what this guy is doing to a man and his daughter and his family. Mercedes Cooper from Facebook. He should go to jail for ongoing harassment, online stalking, and threats, intimidation. I agree with you 100%. 100%. And I know we reached the goal. So I'll definitely show the email soon, okay, guys? And Shay, I love that. If you don't know, now you know, Ninja. So again, Andrew Swaney, thank you so much for the super chat. I can't tell the difference. Is the one on the left how he's acting versus how he should act? Agree. He should act like a man. Be a man. Be a man. Talk. He should have talked to Henry. He should have talked to Henry and been like, yo, let's squash this. Can you please not do this? And that's the problem. Everyone wants to talk shit behind, and I got something for his ass later. Apart from that, yes, go reach, and I'll definitely going to thank you so much, Answer, going to show it. He should definitely. He's a father. He is. I know he's. I got something for that Irish stream. Don't worry, I'll let you know. So, shame on him. Shame on him out here promoting violence, inciting violence against a man and his family, doxing, showing images of his child. If he shows images of his children, that's fine with him. That's his that's his objective. But Henry goes above and beyond to not show his child. And you have this fucking loser. Okay? You have this fucking loser showing his child. A minor, mind you. I hope Blake understands that. A minor. You're supposed to be a representation of Power Rangers. That's why you fucking never been asked to do a reunion, because you are a piece of fucking shit, in my opinion, and in a lot of people's opinion. Let me show this last video that he showed. Let me find it, guys. I want you guys to see the mindset of this fucking idiot. Let me put myself smaller. All right. Let me see if I can read to y'all what it says.
And if you're gonna keep making YouTube videos about me, whoop-dee-doo. You gonna go work at a waste management plant, come home smelling like waste, making videos about me. Whoop-dee-doo.
He talks about Henry's job. he talks about Henry's job, trying to make it seem like Henry's job, right? I met him about 3 times, I believe. I met Blake 3 times. The first time he was drunk as fuck. The fucking alcohol was coming out of his fucking pores. He did think he burned you, but really he's burning himself. So he wants to say that Henry smells like shit because of he works at a power plant or whatever. So I'll ask you this. I will personally give someone an autographed picture of Jason, exclusive, poster, whatever, that I have in my collection. If someone can name what is Blake Foster's fucking job, I'll wait. And don't tell me going to conventions, because he does like 4 or 5 a year. What is his job? Can someone please tell me what's his job? Someone please tell me. What's his fucking job? What's his job? I want to know. What's his job? Because you want to shit on a man for having a job, a career, a good paying job. And exactly, conventions are not enough to pay his bills because Blake, convention owners talk to me. You don't make money, baby. You don't make money. You don't make money, baby. Thank you so much, Jamal, for the super chat. His job is scamming fans, and that's why he's mad at Henry. Because Henry's taking his job. That's what he's upset about. He's mad. He's mad that Henry is exposing him for Henry's exposing him for scamming fans. And if people think he's a scammer, no one's gonna fall for the future scams. That's the problem. And he's so intimidated and scared. He's acting like a scared little boy. And rather than owning up or speaking to Henry like a fucking man, he wants to expose him and risk the lives of Henry and his daughter. Because that's what is going to happen. We just saw a man get killed in a public event for speaking what he believed. And whether we agree with him or not, it was messed up. He lost his life for no reason. Juicebox Poppy, thank you so much for the super chat. His job is to skate by on his accomplishment when he was a kid. What was his accomplishment? I mean, I don't even know how how many movies. I mean, I don't know him about anywhere else but Power Rangers, and I think Karate 3 Ninjas or something, Ninja Kids. I don't remember the name. Does productions. Henry makes more money at his job than Blake. Thank you so much for the super chat. 100%. 100%. 100%. Because there is no job for Blake. And I'm upset. I'm very, very upset because I'm sick of people, of these fucking internet people, making accusations, making false things and threatening and talking BS with no motherfucking receipts when you know damn well I am the receipts queen. And I agree. That's what he's really mad about. He's mad that Henry has exposed him. Henry is growing in the Power Ranger community, whether it be because people hate watch him, or watch him because they want to see the drama, or because they like that someone's finally speaking out. You know what I mean? But he's upset that Henry is being, watched, and people are seeing that he has scammed fans. And don't tell me, Blake, that it's a lie. Don't tell me it's a lie, because I can pull up receipts, a plethora of receipts. Oh, he was in the Casper movie. I don't know. Maybe I didn't watch that. Guys, I don't know. But what I'm trying to say, his yeah, that's another one. I mean, I'm gonna address it. It's almost like his accomplishments as an actor or whatever. No one really knows you. I doubt it. Anyone knows you. Exactly. If Henry's talking lies, and this is what I've been telling Henry, not Henry. This is what I tell Blake. This is what I say to the obsessed fan. Name the fucking lie, debunk it. What is the lie? What was the lie? Name the fucking lie. What's the lie? Name the lie. And look at Waldo says he hasn't had an acting credit since 2007. So if you haven't had an acting, what's your job? What's a fucking job? What's your job? Look at the idiot. I knew that I didn't want to even say the name so he won't come, but he loves it so much. He loves the drama so damn much. But name a lie, Blake. Name the lie, Blake. Name the lie. Rican, you could talk in the chat for now. But what do you already lying? Why? Because I say you're obsessed with Henry. Your actions. It's my opinion that you're obsessed with Henry. That's one. So how could that be a lie? If you talk about a man so much, more so than even a girl, then you're obsessed, in my opinion. So there's that. You better. I know that you'll be the fun now to drop the link. You have all this time, Rican, to think about a lie. Name one lie, and if you can't name one lie that I've said, I'm gonna kick you out the live. Just so you know. So get ready, because this isn't Ricanville. So let's let me continue, because I just fucking lost my train of thought. And guys, don't block Rican from the chat. If he says something wild, just delete the message, but don't block him. But you know what I mean? Like, Blake is out here proud, doxing and doing all this stuff, but what's your job, Blake? Why aren't you mad at the people that are exposing? Because you should know who you've talked to, who you've offered those deals, unless you've offered it to so many people that you can't remember. Hi, Pyreball. Thank you so much for the super sticker. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't scam, then why aren't you going after the people that are telling Henry that you scammed them? I'm already getting annoyed. He's a Power Ranger, duh. He was a Power Ranger 30 years ago. What's his job now? That's not paying. I'm talking about real stuff. I'm not talking about make believe in your head. I'm talking about a job, paying job, the money maker. How does he pay the bills? And don't tell me conventions. Don't tell me conventions. Regan, if you don't distract me, I think you're fucking hilarious. I think you're delusion, and it's funny at this point. Your mouth is about to write a check that your ass can't cash. And distract your feeling. Motherfucker making up words. I can't. I hope you're gonna come today to talk like a man, not uh I hope you come talking like a man, not like a little kid in your head. Talking about your 40-year-old Power Ranger. Jesus Christ. And I'm not being Henry. I'm mad. I'm mad that that moron, you guys do not have the decency to leave innocent people out, and y'all keep mentioning people that have nothing to do with it. And breaking the law, let's say. Because Blake broke the law in California. Blake broke the law. Doxing is against the law. Doxing to cause malicious intent is breaking the law. So instead, again, what I was saying, instead of him addressing the people that are accusing him of scamming, or those that are upset with him, instead of addressing them, no, he wants to cause harm and have other people do his dirty work instead of doing the right thing, instead of addressing Henry like a man, writing to him, emailing him, whatever it is, and going ahead and instead of writing to him and say, hey, it's like, stop doing that, don't say shit, don't do this, and he goes and tries to dox Henry and break the law, and put Henry, put his daughter in harm's way by psychos and delusional people that want to take pictures of people coming out of ice cream shops. Like, let's get it. Let's really digest what's happening here. No one's, Blake is not gonna do shit, because if he has all that information, where's the lawyer? Where's the cease and desist? Where's the the legal action? Because now, if Blake does take legal action, like he said, against Henry, then he's gonna have, if he goes to court, Henry just gotta be like, look at this, look what he posted this, look what he did this, and he's gonna lose. So that's definitely an issue. Regan, mind your business, because that has nothing to do with you. Mind your business. Always want to be in the business and make it about you. I knew you would come, like a little puppy. I knew you would come. But of course, he's going to try to dox Henry, and Henry says it's called unclean hands in court. So, like, how is he going to sue Henry? People, he said something about, what was it that he said? Let me open it and read. Accountability, but accountability always catches up. Defamation has consequences. But you're doxing him, and you're yourself committing a crime. Just saying. And can someone delete the last comment from Weekend? Not the next question, the one before that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy how someone wants to act like they're in the right when they're doing the wrong. They want to act like they're doing the right when they're doing the wrong. It's crazy. Instead of acting like a man, because Blake is 40, instead of acting like a fucking man, writing to Henry and be like, yo, stop. Like a man. And be like, yo, stop, don't, can you chill with that? Or or he could have been like, let me come to your channel and address the situation. And people will probably, if he's telling the truth, right? Because he's saying Henry's a liar. Right? So if Henry's a liar, why doesn't he then been like, yo, I'm gonna go on your show, I'm gonna go on your channel, let me debunk these lies. Let me debunk these lies. But no, instead he's doing what he's doing. Putting a man and his daughter at risk. Saying, oh, don't worry, I'm going to give everyone your information soon. I'm going to give everyone your information soon. Instead of doing that. Because if someone is talking shit about me and saying all this, right? Saying all this, that I'm whatever. I'm gonna be like, yo, show receipts. Let me get on it and let's get on it and let's solve it. But you know what I mean? He wants to dox people. He wants to dox people. And this person, you said you didn't care if you had children, your children shown. There's a difference. If you would have been like, oh, I don't want my kids online. I don't want this shown and whatever, then that's different. That's definitely, I would be just as livid. I even told you, that person, like, yo, don't put your kids, like, sometimes my kid comes out and I don't want my kid out either. You know what I mean? So whatever, let's continue. But you know what I mean? To go out of your way to dox someone, dox his family, when Henry goes above and beyond to not show his kids. Henry has not shown anybody's kids. Has not purposely like, hey, this is whoever's kid. Hey, this is whoever's kid. Oh, look, I found you and your family. Ha. The fuck? That's the problem. I'm probably going to drop the link soon, just because I know Henry's gonna come on, come up, do his live soon. 100% can't take the heat. I agree with you, Jamal. Can't take the heat. You guys know I don't like Austin, but I'll give him that. I'll give Austin that. He has not at all. Even all he said, what he coined Henry a trash tuber. That's what he did. He said, oh, these trash, what is it, trash magazine, YouTube magazine guys or whatever. He called Henry a trash tuber. Other than that, all the shit he talks it online in private. He talks it not online, he talks it in private. But he's not out here. He might throw his little subs. Oh, guys, look at my pen. Look how cute, guys. Look how cute. You guys see it? It's so cute. He might throw his little subs and stuff, but like, he takes it with stride. Do I like the guy? No. But at least he's not out here doing all this crazy shit. Oh, this came from Dominican Republic. Somebody brought it to me from Dominican Republic. Look how cute. It's like beads. It's so cute. But Degenerate, I agree with you. It's bad when ASJ has more class than Blake. I mean, Just whatever. And I'm glad Rican's here. And we're gonna address something when you click the link because you're gonna click. I know you're gonna click the link. So, oh, thank you, Kim. I just don't understand why people, instead of just owning up to their mistakes, just don't move the fuck on. Own up to your mistake. Hey, I fucked up. I did this XY years ago. But the problem is that while there's stuff that was done years ago, right? There's still things going now. There's still things that he's done now. Things that he's doing now that are relevant, that are current, that show that you have the same behavior. The same behavior. But instead of going after, instead of and this goes with everybody that's done that. Instead of being like, yo, like a man, like, yo, this and this and this, like, don't say this. I'm going to debunk the lies. They don't do that. They don't do that. I mean, Henry has talked about a lot of people, and no one has gone to that extreme. And that's not a proud moment. If Blake is proud of supposing doxing Henry, he's an idiot. He's dumber than I thought. Dumber than I thought. And everyone that shares that information is dumb as well. Because if something happens to Henry, because Blake goes and I haven't forgotten about the goal. If people, I should do another goal. You know what? I'm gonna leave that goal. I'm gonna leave my nuke for another day. Because people like to talk and people like to say this, that, this, and that. But I always say, show the fucking receipts. Show receipts. Show receipts. If you got them, show receipts. But then don't cry when I show receipts. Don't cry when I show receipts. So, especially people that have my names in their mouths. I lost my train of thought. But if Blake understands that he doxing Henry, if someone goes, because he's not going to do shit, right? If someone goes and harms Henry, now there's a paper trail that is going to come right back to Blake. Blake is going to be implemented in any harm that comes to Henry Resilient. Any harm that comes to Henry is going to be because of Blake. Because Blake is out here playing fake online gangster. And, there are ways that people handle things, yes. But when it comes to protecting my child, and if I was in that situation, to protect my child, I would 100% go to the police. 100% put a report. 100% take all the extent. I would take everything in my power. I would do everything in my power to make sure that my child is protected. That if something happens to me, people know who it is, who it came from. That's exactly what I said, Jamal. That's exactly what I said. No wonder he was never asked to come back on a show. And prove me otherwise if you were asked to come back on an episode. And thank you everyone that's watching from Facebook. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. This is my first time doing YouTube and Facebook at the same time. Next time I'm going to try to do YouTube Facebook and Instagram at the same time. Obviously, I do want to get into doing the videos on Instagram because I have a bigger following in Instagram, and that would probably be definitely detrimental to the people that I talk about. So yeah, I think that he's not thinking straight. He's so upset that Henry is making him lose money. Probably he's not able to scam fans because of it. I think he definitely is not thinking straight, because it's 100% documented now. And I know Henry went to the police 100%. I would have 100% gone to the police. I would have 100% gone not only to the police in my state, I would have gone to the police in California. I would have reported him to the FBI, which you can. There is an online form in the FBI that you could. I would have 100% left a paper trail, because if I was by myself, if I didn't have a child, if I wasn't, a family person, I would have handled things different. But I have a child. I'm someone's mother. So I would have 100% handled it a different way. But this way, I'm glad, and I hope that Henry not only does all the police reports, which I believe he already did. He will talk about it in his stream. Go to the FBI. I hope that he fucking sues him. I hope that he fucking really makes him regret doing that. And I hope that conventions, because I do have a lot of conventions that are following me, that are seeing this, understand that conventions are family friendly. And when people are careless, let me put myself full screen. Actually, let me read Andrew Swaney's. Thank you so much for the super chat. He may have won that fight against Mike Olaski, but Mike acts more mature than him 100%. And I believe that fight was rigged. So it's not real. The answer 06 says, if anything happens to Henry and it's proven that the doxing was the cause of it, Blake will be the accessory of the fact. Both get the same charge. That digital footprint is going to be there forever. 100%. 100%. Thank you so much. Hoodie Plays TV Plus. Thank you for do this for the fans. Thank you. And it's for the fans. And it's and I'm upset because it shouldn't, things are getting too far. People are taking things too far. Online shit should stay online. Personal shit should stay personal. Now, if you want to make online beef real life beef, then be ready for the consequences. If you broke the law, be ready for the fucking consequences. If something happens to Henry, his daughter, you are responsible, Blake. You are responsible because no one knew his information. You put it to your fans, to your 150K fans or something. So I hope conventions understand who they are bringing to their shows. And in my opinion, conventions are family friendly. Children go to these things. And someone that has no care for people's children, whether it's because he has hate or because he's mad or whatever. If people have no care for that, then they should not be at conventions. They should not be guests at conventions. They should not be able to get the platform to see other people's kids. You are no hero. Not at all. Nothing. Sorry, guys. I get mad because it's like, damn. Call me Ollie. It's horrible. Hey, call me. It's horrible when you ask me what happened in the Power Rangers community these days, and Blake, what he do. That is without words. Greets from Germany. I support you. Thank you so much from Germany. Thank you. And yes, we're all praying that nothing happens to Henry. We all pray for that, because it's one thing that If you're so afraid, if you have to be a fucking scumbag, if you have to be a punk ass bitch and dox someone because you couldn't be a man and handle the the things that you did wrong, then don't fucking do fucked up shit. Don't do wrong shit so that people don't expose you, so that fans don't complain about you. Because you know damn well this is not the first time fans have attacked you for being a scammer. This has gone on for a long time. 2014 was the first time someone went addressed to Jason about your scamming. 2017 was the next time. All that time. All that fucking time. It's nothing new. You're just mad that Henry fucking brought it up. And that people are watching him, whether the haters like it or not. That's the problem. That's why you're mad. You're fucking mad because people are fucking watching Henry and you can't scam no more. Or you could scam less. I haven't forgotten, guys. I'm going to hold on. I have to find the email. And then I have to like blow it up so you guys don't see my email. Give me 1 second. I found it. Oh, that's a big no. 1 second, guys. Hold on, guys. One second, guys, because I almost doxed my own goddamn self. Hold on, guys. One second, guys. Don't kill me. I promise you guys made the goal happen. So I'm gonna release it. Just give me 1 second because I want to make sure I don't dox innocent people. That's the correct thing to do, not dox people. I see certain people are very quiet all of a sudden. Do you guys mute him? I hope no one timed Regan out. Regan, put a 1 in the chat if you have been timed out. I'm not gonna dox you, TJ. Did you guys time out? Oh, he left. Oh, maybe he didn't like what I was saying, you know. Oh, he here. Oh, he's like, yo, make no Regan, shut the heck up. He's like, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and let you try and key Mountain Blaster, right, boo? But he's like, I'm right here. You obviously been watching. Come on, you know, obviously been watching. Obviously been watching. You know, go. I hope you're gonna go run to daddy. To your daddy now, apparently. Go run to him. Just want to make sure. Okay. So, oh no, the time date is there. I just want to make sure my email's on here. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. Because people, you know what the problem is? People are gonna say, well, and you represent JDF yet, who's timing him out? Guys, don't time him out. I don't want him timed out. I don't want him timed out. Let him spew. Only if he says some like wild shit, which he knows better. He knows better. Oh, thank you, Shay. Hold on. You know, what was I saying, guys? Oh, people are gonna say, well, you represent GDF and you're talking bad about the actors. No, It's the truth. It's the truth. We can bring it because you know, it's the truth. People want to say, "Oh, you represent JDF." Yes, I represent JDF, and JDF loved his fans and would hate that his fans are being scammed and used. That's the problem. But then people want what? I should be nice because he's a former Power Ranger? No, fuck that. Act right. Act right. Act right. That way, you know, you don't have to have issues with anyone. You understand what I mean? If you do the right thing, then you shouldn't be upset. You do the right thing, no one's gonna fucking expose you. You do the right thing, no one's gonna talk shit. And yes, I agree, DDH. Jason called out his own daughter. He called out Blake. That's who he was. He did not like. And it's not me speaking for people, Rican. It was clear. It's clear. Jason would defend his fans above all else. Jason did not want his fans to be scammed. Jason sacrificed a lot for his fans. And he did not want his fans to be scammed or hurt, whether it be from his own children, whether it be from ex-coworkers. He didn't want that. He didn't want that. And he would be livid from things that are going on right now. From a lot of people that are scamming the fans. So let me want to make sure that my my thing is not doxed. You know, people love that. This is small, right? You guys can't see it. Let me see how I could zoom in. Can you guys see this well? So this email I'm going to show you, this was in March 2017. March 2017. Right? And I'll read. This is an email that I sent to Jason at his request because he was so tired of people writing to us talking about you know, Blake using his name. So I wrote, Jason, like I previously told you, I've had to spend a long part of my day doing damage control over this Blake Foster issue. So many fans have been reaching out to your email regarding Blake, scamming them for money. He's constantly telling people that he has problems with the law, IRS, or that he's trying this profitable business venture and needs financial help to get it afloat. Fans have given him thousands, and then he tells them he can't pay them back and to do whatever they want because he just doesn't have the money. Doesn't this sound familiar? Doesn't this sound familiar, guys? Didn't Henry almost mention the same thing? Look at this fool. This email's 8 years old. It doesn't fucking matter if it's 8 years old. Doesn't fucking matter if it's 10 years old. Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. He still did fucked up shit to fans. Then he says, I feel bad for these people. I said, I feel bad for these people. One man gave him so much money for Power Ranger autographs and merchandise for his disabled son, but now he's out of the autographs, merchandise, and money. Apart from this, he's using your name to con fans by saying he's doing business with you and tells them that since he's doing business with you, they're guaranteed to get their money back, because whatever business you're involved in flourishes and is super profitable. You guys are seeing this, right? I've assured the fans you have nothing to do with this and that you have no idea what business Blake is talking about. According to them, this has been ongoing for various years now. I've promised the father that anything we can do to help, we'll gladly do, like you told me. Let's hope we can at least help with what we can. So here's Jason. Telling, because this was done after we had a conversation, and the parent of the disabled child was very upset because he was out of all the stuff, and Jason took it upon himself and sent a package. I believe it was like a big package to these people, right? So then he did that because he did not want the fans to associate himself with what Blake was doing. Look at the time, March 2nd, 2017. So this is not from now. I have emails from 2014 with him mentioning Jason's name. So that's what I'm saying. But name the lie, Blake, that Henry has said. This email from 2017, March 2nd, 2017, corroborates with what Henry showed that someone sent him. There are people that went to Henry upset because you never paid them back. To this day, you haven't paid them back. And these people are going to Henry because they see what Henry's doing. But then you're saying there's a lie. Where's the lie? Why didn't you debunk the lie? Why didn't you debunk the lie? No. You make yourself look worse by, instead of showing receipts. Hey, that's a lie. Look at that. That's a lie. I paid this person back. That's a lie. I did this. That's a lie. This is that. That's what he should have done. But no. That's not what he did. He went and doxed Henry, hoping that someone would do his dirty work. Henry says, even when he said he was making $50K a day, wasn't paying them back. Correct. So, you know what I mean? Don't scam people. Do right by people. Like, get a fucking regular job. Get a job. I know people that are that have disabilities. I know people that have, are dirt poor, homeless, that have jobs and bring themselves up. My mother took care of 4 kids because my sister had a baby. So she took care of her 3 children and her grandchild while my father was sick on a minimum wage job. And she would come home fucking dead, tired, still come home to cook, still put me through college, an Ivy League college at that, put me through all this stuff, was able to maintain us afloat, handled her sick husband. If you have, there's a will, there's a way. And money that is gotten scamming people and hurting people and causing damage to people, you know what happens to that money? You fucking lose it worse. God don't like ugly. And then that's the problem. You don't want people to say their truths. You want to hide the truth. You or their truths, right? Their opinions. They feel you scam them. You never paid them back. That's a fucking scam. They gave you money thinking you're going to go to jail. You said, I'm going to give you back. I'm going to pay you back. And you never fucking did. You scammed them. You hurt these people. You took money from people. That disabled son, he said he had no merchandise, no money. Gave you all that money to please a disabled son. And you fucking didn't care. And you know that you've done fucked up things to disabled people. Don't make me talk about it. Because people don't understand. I saved y'all. Jason was a smart, brilliant man. And he saw through people. So he made sure that interactions with people that he didn't trust, that he had it recorded, that he had paper trails, that he had everything. So make sure you remember that. He made sure he had paper trails. He made sure that if it was a conversation, the conversations were recorded. He made sure that he would protect himself, his fans, his people, his family. He was a fucking smart man. He was a very smart man. And he knew who to do it with, what to do. He knew. Using his name, knowing that he loved his fans, using his fans to get money from these people. Doing that shit. When all you had to do, Blake, was been like, Henry, stop that shit. Because this is what they don't understand. And let me teach y'all something. If he would have just shut the fuck up or addressed Henry like, yo, Henry, don't do this shit. Henry had the option, of being like, yo, you know what? I'm not going to continue. I'm not going to keep talking about Blake because he came to me, as a man and told me this and that. But no, instead of doing that, what happens is that people, what they do is, oh shit, this is similar to me. This happened to me. This happened to me. And now that if Blake thinks that by doxing Henry, he's doing something, he's one-upping him, he's stupid. Because now everyone's going to see that he's doxing Henry to shut Henry up, to try to intimidate Henry, right? To try to intimidate Henry. And what's going to happen is that more people are going to come out. More people are going to tell their story. More people are going to be like, Blake did this shit to me. Here, Henry. Here, Henry. And don't worry, Weekend. I'm going to address what you just said. Because everybody here, you definitely in hood. You grew up in fucking New Jersey. Please. You grew up in New Jersey and your dad was already well established. Please. Your dad might have been hood, maybe, but you ain't hood, please. But anyways, it's crazy that he really thinks he one up anyone. And I hope that everyone that's following me on Facebook, the conventions that are following me on Facebook, my YouTube, I hope that I'm definitely going to post this on my Instagram. I hope that the conventions that follow me and see this really consider or reconsider having Blake Foster as a guest in a family friendly event when he gives no flying fuck about someone's family, a minor child, a father who has his daughter 50-50 custody, and yet you want to dox him so someone else could do your dirty work. And I'm talking about real life. Please don't then I'm not talking about delusional shit. I'm talking about real life. Not delusional shit. And whew, whew. Oh, Rican, you're gonna be in for a big surprise in 2 weeks. But yeah, that's what I have to say for now, because I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. And you definitely have no idea what's going on. You definitely don't. Oh my God. What a delusional. He really thinks he's in the club, guys. What club? What club are you in, Rican? What club are you in, Rican? What club? You're in the Power Ranger club? You're in the Power Ranger club. You're a Power Ranger. Power Ranger Rio. You're gonna morph? It's morphin' time. You're gonna morph? Please. 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 And that's what I'm saying. Like, how is Rican proud that the least favorite Power Ranger in the history of Power Rangers is backing him up? I don't get it. I really don't. But hey, what the fuck do I know? But let me drop the link because I know Henry's about to go live in, what time is it? Can't even see. In about an hour. And you know, Rican's gonna want to come here and, you know, try to talk over people. But I already told Rican, you better have at least one lie. Have one lie that I've said ready. Okay? At least have one lie. And you're the only one watching. You're all up in our shed, always watching. Always watching. Always watching. I'm gonna pin the link to the top. Let me do another goal. You know what? I'm not you know, I have to wait for Regan to say something. So let me you know, because this is how you catch people. This is how you catch people. What should I do for the next super chat? The next goal. What do you guys think I should do for the next goal? We only have an hour because I know Henry's going online. What should be the next goal, guys? The next goal can be another goal. Oh, Rican. Let's see. Next goal. I'm just giving people time. I see you guys in the back. Don't worry. Let me see. Oh, I'll do. Oh, that's funny. All right. The next goal is I'm going to show. I got it. I got it. I'm a fucking genius. I am going to debut Ninjittles and his crew. Some of you might know who Ninjittles is already. Picture. So I'm gonna start the goal. That's gonna be the goal. Hopefully we make it. If not, it will be another day. I don't know. Oh crap! Maybe I did it. Did I do it too high? I don't know. I should have done it less. Fuck. I did. Answer. You know the nuke. I can't release that nuke yet. I have to wait. Rican uses other people's content and words all the time. His statement is invalid as always. I mean, he is at a con. He might not be watching. Maybe he is. And then well, Rican, why you mad? Why you mad? Why you mad? Why you mad? Were you not asking Chad to do frittles? Were you not asking Chad to do frittles? Didn't you want someone to do frittles? Can't get mad. Can't get mad. You know what's stupid? That frittles that you made that doesn't look like me. That Shay shittles or whatever don't look like Shay because you can't even do exactly. Friddle plus Friddle doesn't look nothing like me. Doesn't look nothing like me. Now Ninjittles and crew. You know what I mean? It doesn't look nothing like me. Let me. Anyone has a picture of frittles? Let me look it up. If anyone could DM me on Discord the frittles. I'm a squash this guy in a heartbeat. I just need someone to please send me frittles. Please. And while I do that, let me read Co. Thank you so much for the super chat. It's not so much that Justin was a least favorite Ranger. It's more that simply no one cares at all about Justin and has no real opinion of him. Talk about art imitating life, right? Fucking facts. Facts. Because if he was, he would have a lot more shows. I went on his thing. He has no shows. He doesn't book cons. Everyone else is booked and busy. Walter's booked and busy. David, Amy, Jason Font. People are booked and busy. Nakia, Catherine, they're booked and busy. People from Steve, people from his season are booked and busy. Why isn't he? Why isn't he? Because it might be because you crashed out on Jason because you thought he blocked you from cons, but it was really that the cons didn't fucking want you because of your behavior. That's why. Why don't you say that? But you wanted to crush Jason and talk shit about Jason, thinking Jason blocked you. But really, conventions talk. And that's what I tell people. When a convention finds you as a liability, they talk. Con owners talk to each other. And he was seen as a liability, and that's why he was blocked from shows. And let's add that he wasn't popular. Thank you, Megadon, for the $5 super chat. Imagine anyone interested in Ninjetti seeing this diddle stuff all over his Instagram. Like, aren't you embarrassed that that's what people see? No, he's not. He has no fucking sense. None at all. None. None at all. He has no sense. Nothing. Gosh, guys, where's Frittles? No one has frittles. It's like it's so stupid. Nobody even saved it. Dragging my own kind. Who's my own kind? Who's my kind? I'm protecting the fans. I'm protecting the fans. Those are my people. The fans are my people. The fans are my people. Not fucking Blake. The fans are my people. God, no one saved frittles. Fuck. Hold on, guys. I'm checking in on my son. Sorry, guys. I see you guys in the chat. Don't leave. I'm in the background. My son is enjoying the weather. So, guys, how is there still fires in an apartment at this time? It's hot. One's a loser, always a loser. One's a scammer, always a scammer, 100%. So I can't. I'm not. You're so funny. He says I live in a ranger house. I can't even say nothing. I'm just like, I'm gonna have to become delusional, guys. I'm gonna have to become delusional to actually deal with Rican. Because only a delusion, I have to like get stupid. I have to like dumb myself down in order to talk to him. Like I'm just gonna do that. He's like, I live in a ranger house. He really. Rican, what's the street code? Name the street that you grew up on. Name the street where you grew up in. Name the street. Name it. Name the fucking street you grew up in. Name the fucking street you grew up in. The hood that you grew up in fucking Jersey. No, what I'm doing is right. People from the street, just because you're from the hood doesn't mean you fucking stay quiet to what's wrong. And I don't know who you're saying that I'm a snitch when you're a snitch. You a snitch because you were the one that told me that Blake was talking shit about me. Do you forget? Don't worry, we'll address it when you come. Don't worry, we'll address it when you come. I can't believe I can't find Frittles and Shade Shittles or whatever the fuck the name he put. I know he grew up in the suburbs. Fucking suburbs. Let me bring people up. I'm gonna bring up Waldo first. How do I bring him up? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Let me see. Hey Waldo. Can you come up, please?
Yo, what's up, Francis?
Hey, can you come up?
I will, but not this time around. I'm only coming on to introduce myself to you. And
Hi, Waldo.
I've met both Rican and Henry. Now it's your turn.
I saw.
Yeah, so I would love to actually plan a stream with you and come talk. None of this drama and bullshit, but maybe we'll talk some JDF and some Power Rangers stuff. I have a big reveal today for Henry's stream, so
great.
I'm saving me camming up for Henry for later.
All right, so I forgive you this time.
Yeah, you get
because Henry's like, Henry's gonna be like, why don't have people non-cam up? But nice to meet you. I'm sorry it's under these circumstances.
You know what? I'm here for everyone to say hi and to see what's up and get everyone's opinions, and we'll see where it goes. But
definitely. Yeah. I'm very opinionated. Get ready for that.
Oh, I see. I look forward to it.
Perfect. Anything you want to say about the situation? I know you.
Nope. I'm observing for now. I'm observing.
Perfect.
We're waiting. Just know that I'm here and I'm watching.
Perfect. So I'll see you in the. Oh, I found them. Oh no, this is not me. I found some of it. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you soon then.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye, honey. All right. That was nice and quick. Sorry, guys. I'm saving Shea Krispies or whatever. But I don't see Frittles. Where's Frittles? Come on, Regan, send me Frittles. Oh, you're blocked. Forgot. Fucking blocked. You can't send it to me. I guess I'll put whatever. I guess you put Frittles on someone that looks like I don't. It doesn't look like me. Let me before I bring somebody up. Actually, I will bring. Let me bring Ollie. Hi, Ollie.
Hey Francis, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh yeah, I'm fine so far. I have birthday on 9th September, so I'm good so far.
That's good.
I'm good. Thank you, Francis, for doing this. You care about all the people, all the fans, and you care so much on Legacy and JDF. And I'm so shocking what happened these days in our community. Really, it's really horrible.
It is. It's sad. You know what I mean? People have the chance um to be better, to do
Yep,
what's right, and they don't. They
absolutely.
don't choose that.
And it is sad for me. GDF is no more. I'll tell you the story. He was in London on a Comic Con 2 years before he was no more, and
Mm.
I have not the money to go there. So I asked a friend, go there please, and bring me an autograph for him, and he picked up her phone and recorded a video for me, a
Wow.
little one,
Sounds like him.
and only 50 seconds, he was so happy to sign it for me, this autograph. And actually, believe it or not, I have one Opa in Germany, he said. And when I watch it now, I cannot believe it. He's no more, so
Yeah.
it's hard. I grew up with that man, and I look at him so many times, and then that happened. I don't understand it.
Definitely. I mean, I think we're all shocked and still like I still can't believe it. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, is this really happening? Is this really still?
Mm,
And unfortunately, that's the
me too.
reality. But just know he definitely loved all his fans, and you guys meant so much to him. And that's why I feel like even if I'm not liked by the actors, you know what I mean. Even if I'm not liked by them,
Mm,
um, I
mhm.
don't care.
Yep.
I'm gonna stand up
Yeah.
for the fans and for what's right, and what's going on
Absolutely.
is not right.
And he
So
was so proud of you. I'm
thank
sure he
you,
watched us from the afterlife or wherever he is, and he is
thank
very
you.
proud of us, you know. And you know, you say it right. You wake up and then say, "Is this real? Is this surreal or not?" Because you knew this he's no more, and then you wake up. You have the same thing. Do you remember the Power Rangers movie from the 90s, the first one?
Yes,
And go in your head and remember the last scene on the firework. And he
yeah,
said he make a, hey, you know what I see now today when I read this face in this film now, I see you suffering. Like I watched it 2 months ago. That scene I watched it, and that hey was to the fans. That was not the character Tommy Oliver. This was Jason. That hey that go to us, to the fans. And when I watch it now, I see he's suffering on his face, and it's
mm.
really shocking for me. And it's
It's
horrible.
hard, because he went through so much, and I can definitely say that everything he did for you know for the fans, it was because he loved
Hmm.
the fans. You know what I mean? He definitely, I feel, stayed here longer because of the love he had for the fans and his daughters and his
Hmm.
family and stuff like that. I really feel like he really tried. Um, it was his biggest battle, right? And so it's very sad. Um, I wish that we could turn back time and he'd still be here, but
Me too. Me
it's
too.
it's horrible.
And it's so sad that I not meet him in my life. I have so many things to
Oh,
say him.
yeah.
He saved me many times. I can count. And even not as Power Ranger. I mean, as when the social media came in, he had so many made so many videos, like as GDF now as Tommy Oliver, and he
Mm.
inspired me so much. When he eat something like, or when he was a convention and so show normal things. He was really a
Mm.
person, a person. He was not only a hero, he was really a great person in my eyes. It's
Yeah.
horrible. It's
And he
really
was, and
horrible.
it's so great that he left so many memories
Mm,
for us to at least
yeah.
to at least enjoy and always look back. I've it's been gonna be 3 years, and I still remember everything like it was yesterday, and I still like
Mm.
I'll tell you this because I know a lot of people didn't have the chance to meet him. I talk to him every day. Like,
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
people be like, "Who are you talking to?" And I'm just like, "Jason, blah, blah." Talk about my day, and it's I know that he's not physically here, but,
Mm.
I have, in my heart, um, that he's listening. So definitely talk to him, and hopefully, definitely talk to him because I think he listens, you know?
That's right what you say. I have that familiar sometimes when I'm here in my room in my home, or when I'm on the way and then speak to him and I say, "Oh, Jason, what would do you now? How I can solve my problems right now?" So this is what I have in my life now. So many times I speak to him and I say, "Man, what I can do now to solve this?" So,
Yeah.
and it's you know I tell you this, because it's for me it's a real words when he left us, and I wrote a few words, and the words are, "You gave me so much power as a Power Ranger in my life and saved me, but you have not the power of the Power Rangers to save you." That was my tribute words to him. And
Beautiful.
that, yeah, yeah, and it's really so. And I speak with one Rosserman on my podcast. Like, this is my podcast, what he plays, and he tell me he have one meeting with Jason. It was in the 90s, in the middle of a 2 or 3 season.
Okay.
And Ron say, I speak with him one time and he looked very tired. It was the middle of the season 2 or 3, he said. So he made the music, all of this, Ron Westerman, this, nah? And
Wow.
then
Oh, yeah.
he said, Ollie, he was tired in his face, only tired. And that's only I remember on Jason.
Wow.
And I said to him back, yeah, that is it's remarkable that you noted that. And I mean, when he say that, maybe he's suffering in the middle of a 90s. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can only speculate it or
Yeah,
something,
we all
but
can, but, luckily, we have to, I feel, to keep his memory alive, just keep sharing stories, and like you say, talking to him, and I pray for him every day. No matter
yeah.
what, this drama, this stupid shit, this is stupid shit. Like, I pray to him every day.
And is
Every
this
day I pray for him. I pray,
yeah.
I talk and I do that, and it makes me, while it doesn't take away the pain, it just makes me feel a little
No.
better.
Yeah, but I'm sure what you say, but you feel a little better. Of course it is, and I'm sure he is listening right now too. And by the way, friends, this is really shocking what happened after GDF is no more. What happened in our community?
Yeah.
There are things, and just like that, and I sit here in Germany, and I said, what has happened with all this great community? Why so many horrible things? Even what you talk about right now, is sitting here, and I said, what? And that email, it's not human. It's horrible. It's shocking. And I
It
say,
is.
well, yeah, and it's shocking, really.
Unfortunately, I mean, people, I think they're doing it to themselves. So, they're
Yeah.
doing that to themselves. By doing messed up things. If they were better people, then the community wouldn't be going
Mm.
through what they're going through. But thank you so much, Ollie. I would love to have you back, but I have like
Of
7 people
course.
in the back. And
Yeah.
Henry's about to stream, but I might, depending how late Henry goes, I might stream again, maybe tomorrow. Um, but it's definitely hearing what you're saying really makes me feel good because I can see the mark that Jason left on all our lives. So thank you so much for coming up. Okay.
Okay, Francis, and I remember this on this one. I wrote you on Facebook a message long time ago and asked you have the Green Ranger autographed by you, and you would look in it, but you not answer me.
Can you write to me again? I don't use Facebook. I'm gonna be honest. Facebook is like I lose
Okay,
because I get so much. But
I
you
sent
can
you an
definitely.
email. An email.
You sent me an email.
No, I can just send you an email when it's better for you.
Yeah, or Instagram. Do you have Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram. Yeah,
Yeah, if
it's
you can
the
Instagram me,
same.
I'll definitely answer you quicker. Okay.
Okay, Francis, God bless you, and
bless you.
thank you for doing this for us fans. He would so be proud of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ollie. See you. Talk
Goodbye.
soon. Okay.
Talk soon again. Bye.
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 Oh, that was great. That was great. That actually give me 1 second, guys. Whew, okay. Sorry guys. Let me bring up the man of the hour. Fuck. Hey Dust.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm sorry, Dust. Can you give me 1 second?
Uh-huh. I'm not sure what's happening. So, welcome.
Sorry.
You're back.
Sorry.
Good. I'm like, oh shit.
Just fucking got me. Just fucking got me.
What got
Oh.
you?
Him, Ollie, what Ollie will say.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Right.
got me. Sorry. So Dust, how are you?
Not bad, not bad. Just writing some songs.
I saw. I definitely. I'm trying to download it so we can put it before the end of the stream.
The second one's better. I would say the second one.
I saw that you went at Blake a little bit yesterday. And I agree with you wholeheartedly, 100%. You know, doxing is just not the way. Like he could have. I would have respected him more if he would have pulled a fucking Rican at this point. Like fuck you, Henry. Whatever. I would have, definitely, you know, respected that more than doxing someone's child.
Yeah.
And him. You know, so that's definitely something that I agree with you. And I love guys, check out Dust stream yesterday. I do like paranormal stuff. I like it. I mean, I don't really fuck with it too much because I feel like it attracts. But you know, but the problem is, you know, I don't like to talk about it, but I definitely want to do a stream. We're gonna do a stream together. Definitely check it out. He talks about spirit boxes and trying to communicate, and then you actually I fell asleep. Be honest, because I told you I hadn't slept the night before, because stuff. But like I started watching all these other spirit boxes things and stuff like that, and it's like some of it I was just like, knowing Jason, I was like, that doesn't even sound like something he would say. Do I believe people can communicate with spirits 100%?
Yeah, you can.
I come from my background, Dominican people, we believe in Santeria and all that. So I definitely believe God is number one, 100%. But I believe in like Saint Michael. I believe in saints and stuff like that. But I definitely want to, you know, set up. I think what did we decide when we're gonna do our stream together?
We can next week.
Next week. So guys, we're gonna do a stream together next week, paranormal stream, and then does a good thing. He'll talk his paranormal stuff, and then he will let us talk about everything else going on. I want to show you a picture of something. Let's see. Where is it? Do you think this looks like me?
No.
Thank you. All right. Let me add another one. Since people want to be like, ha ha, I got you, and I got frittles. Do you think this looks like Shay?
Yeah.
You think this
I'm
looks like Shay?
joking. I'm joking. No.
I was gonna be like, let me lend you my glasses.
No.
No.
Shea Krispies. Man, I want some cereal now though.
Really? I haven't had cereal in so long because because of the surgery, like you can't eat and drink liquids at the same time. So like I can only eat like dry cereal, and that sucks. I don't want to fucking eat no dry cereal.
I miss eating Count Chocula.
Really? I never ate chocolate. I always like this like Frosted Flakes.
I like Captain Crunch. The peanut butter Captain Crunch was good.
No. I like Frosted Flakes. Then I liked Lucky Charms for a little bit. My son loves Lucky Charms. My son's father eats fucking the ones that look like, what are the Cookie Crisp? They're so disgusting. I like soggy cookies. But
I
definitely
could never get into Rice Krispies. Not unless it's Rice Krispie treats.
Ooh, Rice Krispie treats. I like Rice Krispie treats, but not like fucking Rice Krispies.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like the cookies crisp. My son loves Lucky Charms, but he only fucking eats the marshmallows, which they now have a bag that just has the marshmallows. But then he gets like hyper. But
yeah.
Let me know. What do you think about the stream?
It was good. It was good. You're cooking Blake like I cooked Blake yesterday. Before I decided to troll with my little spirit box that I'll probably
That's
do.
so funny. I saw it this morning and I was like, and you know what? I think those spirit boxes really fuck with your head because you start hearing shit.
Yeah.
You really start like, wait, did it really fucking say something?
We're gonna do this again sometime.
We do. We do. Yeah. We do.
Maybe I'll break out some other pieces of equipment sometime.
You should. You should. Look at Weekend. Do you want a turbo morpher from Blake? Does that interest you?
I never really like Blake aside, I never liked Power Rangers Turbo.
Oh really? I didn't see Power Rangers Turbo.
I stopped watching when Turbo hit. I'm like, and I'm a car guy. I'm like,
yeah.
No, like it was like I like the whole like ancient aspect with the dinosaurs or the mythical creatures, and I didn't like the suits in Turbo.
Yeah, the suits were kind of cheap. I didn't like that Jason didn't have a shield. So like even I think I didn't watch Zeo. I don't remember, that was a while ago, but like I think because White was my favorite. Once he stopped being the White Ranger, I was kind of like, luck. I don't like it.
Zeo was okay. The suits weren't the best. Like
I don't know. I didn't like it. I didn't like when Amy left.
Like this thing that looked like a shield on top, but it wasn't a shield. It just looked weird.
I'm seeing you guys in the back. Don't worry. Yeah, I really don't. I didn't really like it. Oh my god. Everyone in the back, I'm probably gonna have to do like a 5-minute thing because when is Henry streaming? 10 or 10:30?
I thought it was like an hour from now.
Really?
I don't know.
We have an hour?
Let me check. It'll tell me how long before he goes live.
Oh, I'm checking in. No worries.
You have an hour.
All right, so we have an hour. We have an hour.
It says 9:30 my time, and it's 8:30 at night.
Yeah, so an hour. I mean, I have babysitter until 10:30. If my son's father gets here at 11, I can gets here early, then I can stream.
One of my favorite people is in the back. I see him in the chat. See that person. One of my favorite people.
Oh yeah, I'm bringing him up. You wanna be up
Him.
here when I bring him up?
Not him. Her.
Oh, her. I gotcha.
She that's one of my favorite people.
I know. Look at giving the exact time and all. Thank you so much.
Yeah, she's one of my favorite people. So
Yeah, definitely. Definitely mine too. You know that. But Dust, I can't wait for us to do our stream together. It's gonna be okay. My, yes, ma'am. Yes,
right?
ma'am. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Gotcha.
Yeah, Dust, I like you too, Brett.
Oh God. Goodbye.
Francis!
Yo. Don't be mean.
I'm not
No.
mean, but yeah, Dust, you're looking good, Brett. How's the clock tower?
Right? Yeah, I love the clock tower.
Guys, this is not Ray.
Are you sure?
Look.
How are you not sure?
I can't. What do you have to say, TJ?
Hey, what's up, Brett? I'll be back. I like Dust. I like Francis. I like Francis. And I'll be back on YouTube.
Bye, TJ.
Bye.
I can't. You got me. I was like, wait, didn't we talk? But
TJ just want to make fun of you for TJ's sake. I'd be like,
for real. TJ is the mastermind of everything. He is the mastermind, even though, he sends me all these things like this. I was gonna come on my computer, but
I have that too.
he's like everything. Look, I could fuck myself sometimes. He sends me all this stuff, and I'm just like, this is the thing, right? Like, TJ is the type of person that he is a troll. He's like a troll, and you really can't like get to him, right? So like if you listen to TJ, you're gonna get triggered. So like TJ
smallest thing, TJ's gonna eliminate you.
TJ sends me memes of me. There was a meme he did of me and all that, and I'm just like, I don't know, fuck. Like it doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't. I have the like very thick skin. Like it doesn't like nothing really phases me. Unless you mess with my son, or my personal life, but like doesn't get me mad. I'm just like, okay. Oh, I just saw this and was it really? Oh, never mind. Chad, I'm gonna write to you, Chad, about something.
What is that? I don't understand that.
Oh no. So yeah. Anyways, we're definitely going to do a stream together. We want to just bring some, not this drama stuff, you know what I mean? Just talk about paranormal stuff. And I really am into it. Dust knows a lot more than me about that stuff. I'm more of like I've experienced things. Dust is more like a hunter, fucking and knows like legit, like educated on this shit.
Yeah, I've had to fight things, so not
definitely.
fun.
Look at this. This is look at this idiot. Damn right, y'all ain't a drama channel either. LOL. I will always be a drama channel.
I'm a drama channel for the paranormal community now. And then when my paranormal streams are over, I drop the link, and then all the Power Ranger shit bleeds over.
Exactly.
Like that's why.
Exactly. And look. He says the man that has like a 360p camera. Let's fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Make sure you have that lie ready when you fucking come up here. Anyways, Dad.
I don't think he's going. Like whatever. I'm not trying to do anything with, like, anytime Rican comes on my channel, I just let him talk, say his thing, do his thing, whatever. It's all good. I interviewed him. I'm not really trying to do videos on Rican. Not trying to do videos on, like, I'm after Blake Foster. If he doxes Henry anymore, then I do another video.
I mean,
Just
Rican
don't
doesn't
dox, and
really.
if he doesn't dox, then I'm out and I do nothing.
Oh, Suspect 13 said, I went ahead and emailed Justin Chase Mullins.
Yeah, that's the psychic.
I want to try it too and see.
He's the best psychic, the
Really?
best. He really is. He can
That's
tell you
funny.
so much.
That's funny. Anyways, thank you, Dust. Can't wait for next week. We're gonna plan it well, and I hope everyone comes up and enjoys our stream. Thank you. And let's just add that Dust was the one that started this fucking drama. It was you, Dust. You added it on, fucking doing the video. But then now you're like,
it started in the Discord, and then I did my video, and then my video amplified everything.
100%. Exactly. But love you, Dust. Stay in the back just in case.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. I'm gonna bring up my face.
Yo, we talking again.
Hi.
Hello.
We were talking this morning.
We were late for me, it's morning for you.
I know. I know. What time is? Oh, so now it's AM
like
for you.
9:30 a.m. over here.
Definitely. So, what do you think about the stream? What do you think about this whole Blake Foster drama?
Can I say a certain Australian word?
You can say what the fuck you want.
He's a fucking cunt. Like,
I love that word.
Fuck that guy. Like, he's blocked me on Instagram from what I know of. One, because when I first saw him messaging Henry, I said, "You're a fucking pussy," for doing this shit. And then he probably saw my comment on Henry's video about it. So I don't know if he looked me up and went to block me, or he just blocked me because he saw the message. Because I wasn't left on red. He never saw it. So he probably got a shit ton of messages. But it looks like he might have blocked me. But I did maybe report the doxing Instagram stories he did, because, you know, against terms of services. So
of course. I think you're 100% correct. I think he's I love that word. Can you say it again?
Cunt.
A big one. A big huge one.
He's a big see you next Tuesday.
Exactly. And then I think, you know, just because he was an actor playing a Power Ranger, doesn't mean he got a free pass to doing shitty stuff.
Well, we had this discussion last night. Would you really call yourself an actor if you haven't had an acting job in like 15, 18 years? Yeah, over 10 years. I mean, you can say you've acted, but would you call yourself an ongoing actor if you haven't acted in like 15 to 18 years? Exactly. I would say no. It depends. Some actors don't do a lot of acting here and there. But yeah, like this all stemmed from like Henry calling out his like dog shit morphers, right?
Yeah, it all stemmed from that. And the scamming, of course.
Yeah. And all he had to do, he could have ignored it, or he could have pointed out, or he could have messaged Henry privately. But instead, he fucking thought, fuck this guy, I'm gonna be petty and I'm gonna post this guy's personal info. Like, what a fucking miserable person to do that.
Exactly I said. Like, you could have deaded it. And this goes with Tariqan as well. Could have deaded it, but no, they just threw gasoline on it, thinking that they're winning or that they're gonna win something, but not knowing that all actions have repercussions. And you know what I mean? Regan, I'm sorry, let me say, Regan, how are you gonna get a bag when you don't even have money to pay Sam?
He gets the tugboat money. He gets the tugboat money from the welfare.
Like I can't even. How do you argue with a delusional person?
I don't know. I got to give props to everyone who's tried.
At this point, it's just for fun. just because I like to
Yeah.
argue. Like, at
Mhm.
this point,
Gets your debating skills up, even though you're debating with a brick wall.
of course, and someone way dumber than me, but I guess
Mhm. Yeah.
I have to dumb it down sometimes to feel
Like,
good.
I know it's not nice to pick on like the mentally challenged, but it's kind of funny when you debate with Rican.
Why?
He just goes around in circles.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
it's, I mean, it really is scary. Like, at this point, I said that I wasn't gonna even mention it because it's scary how mentally unstable. Like,
Yeah.
he just said, I live in a Power Ranger
Mhm.
house. Like, what did I
Alrighty.
answer to that? Like, please tell me
Alrighty, a
something.
Power Rangers house. And I live in a shoebox because I'm so small.
Oh yeah, Tiny Tim,
Tiny
definitely.
Tim, yeah. Um,
And he still says you're in a chair. Like, I don't get it.
yeah. See you, Regan. I'll stand up. So I'm standing up. See my legs? Oh wait. I got legs
I
right here.
See, I love you, Deoxy. I love you. I love you. I love you, Deoxy. Between you and Heirloom, I love it when you guys cut ass. Like, it's so funny to me.
I'm knock my webcam down for a bit. But yes, Regan, I can walk. You can start a spot fund for a new wheelchair for me if you want. I would like a new chair like Henry's. I would love the Secret Lab chair. So if we could get a GoFundMe started to get me a new chair. I'm sure you have many contacts in the community. My fucking webcam's off level. I'm sure you have many contacts in the community, like you claim to do with all your cosigns and stuff like that. But yeah. I can't believe Rican thought I was like
in
in
the
a chair.
Like, why? I just don't get it. I'm just like,
I'm sorry I can't be on a motel bed like you when I call into Henry's stream.
burn. Wait, I don't even have something like. I don't.
You don't have the diabolical sound clip?
Huh?
You don't have the diabolical stat?
No, I don't have diabolical. TJ, send me the diabolical. TJ, you need to send it to me. Thank you so much, Chef. Like, I need the diabolical so I could put it. But definitely, like, it's just, what do you say? And I agree, Ko. I'm so sorry, I almost missed Ko's super chat. When you argue with an idiot, pretty soon it's hard to tell the difference, mate. And it's true.
That's true. Yeah.
But sometimes you just gotta have fun. You know, you gotta have fun, especially when someone is just so. It's just easy to trigger
Yeah.
Rican. You know what I mean? But thank you, Deoxy. I have a few other
Thank you for
people.
having me up. Yeah, bring him up, and I'm sure the main event will start soon. And
I mean,
hopefully
he
we can
hasn't
get
clicked
into
the
it.
link, so maybe he doesn't want to come up.
Click the
Rican,
link,
wanna
you
come up,
fucking
Rican?
pussy. Click the link. You said when she started the stream, you said, drop my link. Click the fucking link, you fucking pussy Rican.
You know.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
Have
you,
a good
Deoxy.
one.
Thank you for
Have a good
blessing me.
weekend. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
I can't see. Wait, guys. I don't see who. Oh, DDH. I'm gonna bring DDH, Laura, Rangerverse, Donald, Waldo. I'll bring you back up, okay? And then we can, drop the. I mean, you told me to drop the link. You need me to drop it again? You want me to? Gotta put on your fake bike chain, which I have a story about that. But hi, DDH.
Hello.
Beautiful. How are you?
I've been a little bit sick, but I'm doing better.
Oh, I mean, I was sick too. Axel was sick and he was fucking, I was just, let me put your mic a little up because I think you're a little low, but I don't know what happened. I was sick too. It's just, I think it's going around.
Yeah. But man, I'm glad you pulled me up later because I was tearing up during the Ollie story.
I know.
I
I know.
like with Blake, I've been knew about this stuff going on because I know people that went to cons and everything and like this scamming stuff. And like seeing the morpher thing, like I know people who makes morphers. I even got morphers up at Etsy for cheaper than what he was doing. So like doxing, I don't care. like I don't even like Rican. I can't stand him honestly. Yeah, I'm saying it right to you, Rican. But anyway, I wouldn't even condone him being doxxed.
No, no one, 100%.
And
one.
like I'm gonna be a little bit vulnerable and everything. Yeah, I'm a woman. This is my first time. I get that like it's my username.
Fuck Henry.
I get that like it's
Henry.
my username. I'm gonna be a little bit vulnerable because like with Jason, like you really continued his path of what he's doing, and like I have a lot like illnesses that can have me up in the hospital sometimes.
Mhm.
Like, and I was really, really sick to the point of like one time, like after being home from the hospital, my mom, she had went through my sister's IG account and to the giveaway to talk on the phone. She wanted through my sister, so she got to talk to Jason. And see, like I had to borrow she had to borrow my phone, so she kind of snatched it up, literally snatched it, and like talked about maybe 5 or 10 more minutes, and then Jason actually remembered me and everything. Was I of course working as an ambassador and everything, but like
Yeah.
he
What? Oh, I thought I lost you.
he actually gave me hope to continue, and like I've always been writing since I could remember. Like I've been trying to write my own poetry book in remembrance of him. And like Rican, I'm saying this sincerely. Even though I would talk shit to you, I don't like you. I'm gonna be honest with that. Get some help. Blake is the worst person to work with. I didn't even like him when I was a kid around the age when he came out. Like he's been causing trouble for 8 years in the fandom. I watch Henry because he's speaking up for the fans and everything. He's speaking up for me. He's speaking up for the people that are scared to come up. Ricky, you're not gonna have fans like that. And Johnny Young Boss, he was literally recently in a game that stood against AI. So what makes you think that he's actually gonna he's gonna work with you? Oh, you're gonna fix someone? Ricky, you can't even fix your mental issues or your common sense. Common sense is free and you ain't got none.
None, zero, zilch,
Like,
nothing.
You are 5 years older than me and acting like this.
And you're right. Johnny actually does not like AI. He thinks that it's lazy. I think he said something about it being lazy, and he respects people that actually put in the work. Yeah, I agree. AI, all voice actors are against AI.
All artists are too. Like I've been working on my art since I was little, from pottery, from drawing, from sculpting. I even like I am disabled completely, but I still manage to sell my stuff, promote my stuff. Rican, I would rather help anybody else in Henry's community and promote it on my IG where I know that I have eyes because I worked hard for the community I made. But I would never help you out. Because
Correct. I don't know who he's
you could
calling
cause
Medea.
nothing but
He's calling me Medea, you Medea, but you're not bad at all. So I don't know who he's calling Medea.
Honey.
Again, that little dick energy always shows up.
Rican, I'm not even gonna get mad at you because you are a Nolan boy after you raised quit after everybody raised you calmly, honey. Don't get your feelings hurt. Because now my accent coming all the way out. Boy, bye. Like I say anymore, I'm not interested. Bye.
Definitely. Let me read this super chat from Juicebox Poppy. Alex, do you want me to tell everyone how jealous you were that everyone was wearing JDF shirts for one of the streams and you were so jelly and sad because you didn't have one? Drew felt so sorry he gave you one. Ouch.
Damn.
I mean, maybe you shouldn't be talking shit.
Right. And Rican, you can even be jealous of this. I had a Team JDF shirt given to me. I had a necklace given to me from other people from the team. I have an autograph that was in a personal video message because I couldn't go to the conventions. But I'm going to one where I'm at, like,
DDH is beautiful, just so you guys know. I've seen her. No, someone said, I want to see the face. So I'm just letting them know you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
You work on my confidence.
Someone, can Ahmad time him out for like 30 seconds? He is not the next JDF. Not even his motherfucking Even if he would die and reborn again, he would never be the next JDF. Never.
Ricky, you are a walking. Hold on, now I'm gonna get mad. You are a motherfucking walking trigger warning, my boy. You ain't nothing. You are irrelevant. You are nothing but a amoeba in a walking sea of this fucking fandom. This fandom that started becoming destroyed after Jason left, but us fans, we are trying to continue the path that he created for us. I am, not you. You trying to destroy it.
Can someone unban Chef Michael? I don't know what I did. I fucked up. Somebody please unban him. Please. I
Lord.
fucked up. I was trying to time out Rican for a little bit.
He deserves it. He don't even like Ricky. You got that AOL dial-up access internet on your stream. When you can fix that shit and fix your mic, then talk shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like he wants to. First of all, you're diabolical. That's that. I finally got it. Thank you so much. But like, he's over here talking about his stream is great. His stream is this. His stream is that, and he has like 360. It was a mistake, Chef. It was me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That was me. I was trying to time Rican out for a little bit for saying he's the next JDF. That was my fault. I'm so sorry. He wants to say that his stream is superior and he's over this and he's better than us and all this, but he has like dial-up internet, the most horrible camera. Like his camera must be like them old, like, or maybe he has a laptop and he has like a built-in like those really old cameras. I can, you know what, I was gonna say something, but I don't want to lie. He's not monetized, so he can't even make money and to invest on his channel because he's not monetized. I take anything that I make from the channel and invest it back in my channel because I feel like my watchers deserve quality. They deserve like, good camera, good system. To be honest, like my whole system of everything that I've spent is way over $4,000. And I upgrade any money that I get and I save up. I upgrade because I feel it only deserve, like, my people deserve good quality. I'm learning, I just started YouTube. Thanks to Henry. I'm just starting it. So it's kind of like, for me, let's say, I'm learning how to be smoother and like transition and stuff like that. But like, definitely, I want to invest in my streams so that people feel like they're not watching like motherfucking 2D, like not even 1D shit. No. Look at him. He's like, y'all cheddar bob yourselves and are all feds. Haha, but Friddle's hood. I'm very hood. And
Right,
you're definitely not hood because you grew up in the fucking suburbs and you want to act like you're hood. Your cousin's a king, but you're not a fucking king. Like, let's get this going. Let's click the link. Click the link.
Please do.
You want to touch the shit. You want to say that you're hood. You're not from the fucking hood. Name a street. Name something you've done that's hood. Name something. Because even people, because you want to talk about that's not hood code. But hood people to protect children do not involve innocents on fucking gang shit or beefs. Yet you're involving children, so you're definitely not hood. Maybe your father was, maybe, but you're not fucking hood. If you were hood, drop your address. Drop your address. And I'll show you hood. Because you want to act on y'all keyboard warriors, y'all don't drop the link. Why don't you drop the fucking link? Why don't you drop the address? Come, who cancel me? You cancel me? I'm sorry, DDH. Let me bring you down.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Like one last thing. It's like, Rican, one thing I can say is like, I want to thank you for being a dumbass, goofy ass bitch. Because like I'm not really good with people. I'm not really good at opening myself up, but thanks to your dumbassery, I'm actually was actually able to make some friends through this.
Thank God.
So
That's the only good
yes.
thing.
Oh Lord, I see my little brother in the chat. Be quiet. I got this. Rican, ain't nobody scared of you.
No one. No one.
Boy, my 6-year-old nephew stronger than you. You ain't got no motherfucking sense, boy.
I want him to tell me one thing that he's done, Hood. Name one thing.
The Hood would want to whoop his ass for the stuff he doing.
Exactly. He's saying that I hang with feds. Oh well. So do you. Didn't he just say, I think in a stream, someone said that he said that, oh, I have army people that are gonna come and do something to Donald. Let me DDH,
Oh,
thank
you
so
doing
much.
it, Donald? You're welcome. Love you,
Let me
Francis.
bring up Donald now that I'm mentioning that. 1 second.
Yeah.
Thank you. Don't stay in the back if anything, okay?
Okay.
Donald, hi. Didn't he say in the stream something about he had army people that were gonna come and show you and body you and all this shit? Because Rican knows everybody.
Oh, really?
From every
Now
place.
bring it on. This Marine will kick their asses any day of the week.
So, sorry, I was holding you. Anyways, he likes
That's
to talk
okay.
shit. I hate people that say like, "Oh, I'm hood. You're not hood. You're not hood." When he grew up in the suburbs, like you come live in the fucking Bronx. Come live in Bed-Stuy. Come fucking live in the hood and Washington Heights, please.
Or better yet, go live out in the sticks in the middle with hillbillies and rednecks.
Like, come on. How you from the hood and you from the suburbs? He's like, it's in the blood. No, it's not. Because
It's not. And
it's not in the blood.
And the other thing is, he will never, ever be the next JDF.
Never. Ever.
You know,
Green, I fucking can't.
Like, I'm still fuming about what everything he's been doing. And then Ion saying that I ran off like a little bitch after my crash. I didn't run. Me and my wife were even talking about this. I was at work. I don't like getting into big arguments like that when I'm at work. It's not worth my time. And I was still, even a couple of hours later, I was still fuming.
I'm sorry. This guy said Fort Greene, Brooklyn. This Fort Greene, Brooklyn is a family-friendly, tree-lined neighborhood of Brooklyn. He really trying to say he's from the hood when his dad was from there. He never lived there. By the time he lived in the fucking suburbs. I fucking can't. I
can't with this dumbass. You know.
I can't.
Or better yet. And then what he's doing to Ray, you know, trying to go after her followers. That's no.
Yeah, no.
You could easily squash this beef that you have just because of whatever.
Look, he's trying to trigger me. Who Jason fired? Yet I spoke to him hours before he died. I was still booking his flights and Jana's flight. You keep saying that, Rican, but that doesn't, just so you know, it doesn't affect me because you're lying. Again, caught in a lie. And I know that you're not saying I'm a snitcheretta, but you snitch on Blake. And now you're going to cause Blake problems because you told me. You said Blake said something about me. And now Blake is going to be confronted about it. So stop talking shit, you little fucking snitch. Anyways, go Donald. Sorry.
No worries. Yeah. And
I'm not a factor, but you're on here sucking my dick right now. Thank you. Anyways, go. Sorry. I'm gaslighting people. You gaslight people. You and your fucking crew gaslight people. All you guys say is you guys show no receipts ever. Not one receipt ever shown. And you want to talk about gaslighting. You twist people's words to fit a narrative. You don't show receipts. You lie constantly. You say people are lying, but you never, ever, ever, ever have said one lie that was said. Click the link, you punk ass bitch. Anyways, sorry.
No worries. And this whole Blake Foster doxing Henry. What the
You don't
hell?
even own a. You don't even own a bike. You don't even own an apartment. You don't own nothing to own anyone, let alone any of us that actually have houses and careers. You don't have a career. You didn't even go to college. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, sorry, Donna.
No, keep it coming. I'm loving this.
And you're right. I can't crash like you, Rican. I'm way above you. I'm way above you, honey. You have nothing. You don't have, like, you see when you, like, you wipe your feet and like the dead skin comes out. That's what you are. You have nothing. You have no education. You have no money. You have no. You're not doing anything but talk shit. But talk shit online and have nothing to show. You only talk about, oh, my AIR is going to be transferred to, and this is how you catch a liar, right? He says my AR is being transferred into drawings, right? Then in the same comments or the same stream, he talks about, oh, Sam needs a tablet to draw because he needs it to draw. So you don't have shit. Rican, learn how to fucking lie. And yes, I do have a plastic surgeon, and he's costs a lot of money, something that you could never afford. Have a great day. And and I see your little friend in the back. Don't worry, Ian. I'm gonna bring you up. So Donald, talk because I need to,
screw Ian.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. To be
that
honest, Ian, I don't care about Ian. Like, Ian really doesn't faze me.
Oh, he
But
does.
Ian, I can't have you
During that
smoking
little
while you're at
5-hour
it.
stream, he really
Finish smoking.
got me in a. Oh, I had smoke coming out both ears.
Okay.
For that, what he said about me, and for what he said about several others.
Yeah. Ian, let me tell you something. I'll say this, and you guys, I know it's gonna be wild, and you guys are gonna be like, Francis, you're wild. I respect Ian more than I fucking do Rican, because Ian at least says, yo, I fucking want chaos. We had a conversation and he's like, yo, I'm playing a character and this and that and whatever. He's playing a fucking character. Like, let's go. If he wants to tit for tat, we can. But I'm not going to I'm not going to respect someone like Rican that says something and is lying and then wants to act like you're the victim. You're either the fucking villain or you're the fucking victim. You can't be both. Ian said it from the beginning. I'm a fucking character. I'm the villain. I want chaos. And yo, I know people don't like him. And people, I mean, I'm not saying I like him because he knows I don't like him. I say fuck him all the time, and he says fuck me all the time. But I'd rather fucking argue with somebody that acts like he got some fucking sense. Sometimes. I mean, I don't agree with him 100%. And I get upset with him because I feel, and I'll say this. I feel like Ian is playing a character and he's really like a chill person. That's what I feel like in my heart. I just feel like he's playing a character. And if he wants to fucking play a character, then we're going to fucking play the character. Like, I'm going to go along with it. Let's go. Rican, the problem with Rican is that at least with Ian, and this is the first time I'm bringing him up in my channel, at least with Ian, there's I've talked to him and I know, like, I kind of understand what he's doing. He's playing a character. And if you want to play a character, I can play a character too. Like, we're both going to play a character. Do I agree with him? No, I 100% don't agree with him. And
don't.
Ian, you better not mention no little girl shit up in here because I will bring you down. Are you thumbs up? You're not going to mention it.
That or disrespect police officers. That's a big no-no.
I respect everyone's opinion. I'm just not going to have little kid shit on my channel.
Well, my thing is that I could care less what he says, but when he starts disrespecting cops, that's a big. You just lost all respect for me.
Weak Rican. No, no
And
worries.
that
Donald, let me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna bring you up because it's 10:01, and Henry's gonna go on stream in 30 minutes, and I want to go on Henry's
yeah.
channel.
Oh yeah,
But if I
definitely.
come back,
I'm
it,
trying to get ready for work before ready to head into work.
no, enjoy. I'll probably if it depends on how uh how long Henry's live is. I'll probably either come back if Axiel is asleep or his daddy's with him, or I'll stream tomorrow. But thank you, Donald.
No, as always, always.
All right, bye. So before I bring up Ian, Ian, just know I will bring you the fuck down if you mention little girl shit. Okay? We could talk about whatever the fuck you want. You could curse me out. You could say whatever the fuck you want, but don't bring no little shit up in here. At least, respect his daughter. Just like you would expect me to respect your daughters and your kids, okay? Thumbs up so I can bring you up. We shall see. That thumbs up was kind of flaky. Let me bring up Ian. Hold on. What's going on? Hold on. Why doesn't it let me bring him up? Oh, there you go. There
Look
you
at
go.
Charles Chaplin looking at y'all, man.
What's up?
Disappointed as fuck. Disappointed as fuck,
That's
man.
your opinion.
Let's talk about all the lies you tell, though, Francis.
Okay, name a lie.
Name a lie that you
one.
didn't know that guy was convicted or went to jail for sex
I didn't
crime
know.
with a
I
minor.
found out in the thing. Someone sent it to me, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" And that's when I said, "You could look at the stream." Then I said, "Oh, I'm gonna bring him back up to confront him," and he ran. He literally left and blocked me and blocked and never came back up.
No,
But
I'll have
I
to
don't
live
do
with it.
it. I don't. That shit. That's wild shit.
Why
So
your
that
boyfriend be running from me?
who? I don't have my boyfriend doesn't know you.
Girl, you ain't got no real boyfriend. Stop it.
If you say so.
My daughter said you're beautiful, though.
Oh, thank you.
Snapped at her when she did, though. My God, she ain't beautiful.
What happened?
I snapped at her when she said it, though.
Don't be hating. Don't be hating just because she think I'm beautiful.
That
Tell
girl
her
said,
I think she's beautiful.
beautiful lady.
Oh, that's cute. You see, and you trying to be a dick, and your daughter thinks I'm beautiful. Thanks.
Hey, bro. Like at the end of the day, you did lie. Look, I like
How
the
your
fact
camera
that
better
y'all-
than Rican's? How your camera better than Rican's, yo? You on your phone today? Huh?
I'm on my iPhone all the time.
No,
ever
but
use
no,
my
it's his internet. You're on a good quality show today, so you're in. You look, but no, lower the. I know you want to show Charlie Chaplin, but lower it a little bit, like a little bit. Yeah, good. So you could be the center. Yes, just in case when I clip it, you look
see
you're
my
in the
Gucci.
center. So
'Cause
what you got? What's the next lie?
What's the next lie? Oh, you say so many, but you don't want to bring up everything.
No, I'll
And
bring.
especially the lies that I want to expose.
You got until Rican clicks the link.
Oh, that's
to tell me
funny.
the lies.
You know my boy, the main attraction. Stop playing.
I mean, right now you're the main attraction. Your fucking
but-
camera is great. I want to keep it that way. I want good quality camera.
But it's like the hypocritical shit. Like that's the point that gets me. And even the fact that Henry constantly runs from me, even like you said, like, oh, Blake, he can have a conversation with him, but you tell me like, oh, well, niggas don't owe you any loyalty or any conversation, because he would have to debunk all the shit that he says constantly, because he's obviously lying about something.
Who?
To Henry Resilient. Or
Okay.
Mark or whatever his name is.
Are we talking about Blake, or what are you talking about in general?
I said
I'm talking about Blake.
The critical nature of the things that you just said of, oh, Blake could have done X, Y, and Z with Henry Resilient. He could have reached out to him. He could have said this, could have got it taken down, all these things. But at the end of the day, why does Blake owe him a conversation?
He doesn't, but he could have. There were other things that he could have done instead of doxing and committing a crime in California.
It's not a doxing.
It is a doxing.
That's a Facebook page.
So your name
Facebook page is public.
Your name. No. Your name
You literally
Ian
said my
Connor.
name on screen when I
No,
never mentioned my name. So you doxed me basically.
People have said your name, right? I wasn't the
Who?
one that
No,
divulged.
no.
Even you yourself have said your name.
No, I
To
have
me.
never said my name before. You said it, and I was even surprised. I was taken back a little bit when you said my name on Freaking Show. I was a little taken back.
Ian, other people have said your
I
name. Because
presented
how do I
myself
know
as
your name?
Ian Connor. Or
How do I
Ian
know your
Connor.
name?
I said you can say whichever.
No, but how do I know your name? Because I don't know your name. How did I know your name?
How would I know? You tell me how you knew my name.
I wasn't the first. I'm 100% positive I wasn't the first one to say your name.
You
Someone
were.
said your name, and that's
You
how
were.
I knew your name.
But that's the thing, that you were though.
What?
You were the first person that ever said my government name.
No.
I promise you.
I heard it from Laura. And then I heard
Laura
it from
never
other
knew
people.
my name. I never knew Laura like that. I had one conversation with Laura
I'm telling
prior.
you, I wasn't the first one because I heard it from someone, and that's why I said your name.
And that's the thing.
100%.
Me and Laura had never been on camera together before that point.
Wait. What are you talking about? You're and in Discord it said Tyrell. 100%. You told us in Discord. 100%.
Hold on 1 second. Because it's a little laggy. Can you see
100%
me?
You said it.
I never said
While
it.
you wait. Ian promoted his name on the first stream and wanted people to go see his music.
No, I never did. I said Ian Connor. See, you're mad because of what I said about your wife. So now you're just gonna spew lies.
Don't be mentioning other people's business.
I just said I never said it. I just said I referenced it. That's it. I'm not saying I'm gonna respect your screen, Francis.
But let's say
but
right.
You clearly doxed me.
Listen, you've reached out to me. You've reached out to people with your real name, right?
Never.
Yes, you have.
No, I
your
have not.
Your Instagram says your real name.
Bring receipts, Miss Queen of Receipts.
Your Instagram has your real name.
Okay. Did I ever say my name
100%.
publicly?
Huh?
Have I ever said my name publicly? So by your definition of what you're
I've
saying,
heard you
Blake
say your
did.
name.
Time
100%.
out. By your definition of what you're saying, Blake did to Henry. Your Facebook page has your real name, Mark. So at the end of the day, is that doxing?
But his Facebook page was never. He doesn't do business with his personal Facebook page. He's not out here promoting his personal Facebook page.
It's a personal. I wasn't promoting mine.
Let's give you that pass. Let's say, he found him. He found his personal Facebook page, right? He found his personal Facebook page. Henry has never said his name. You have said your name. I'm 100% sure.
I never have. Take my word for it.
I don't have a lot of time, but we can argue this later. I'll find where you say it, and then I'll let you know, because I want to get to the other points. Blake took his child and showed her when Henry has never shown her. Now you mentioned earlier.
He pointed out my child.
Listen. This is what's the difference is, right?
There is no difference.
When we've told you, like, don't put your child on there. You said, well, I don't care, my child, whatever.
I never did. My daughter came out of the bathroom.
Right, but you said it yourself.
And he pointed it out.
You said it yourself.
But he pointed it out.
He put it out, but he
not.
didn't.
No, yes or no?
You let her cross.
Francis, let's bring it back. Did he not point my child out? Yes or no, darling?
He said there was. Yes, he said there was a child passing through.
And did he not stop? No, time out. Did he not stop the video and made sure he highlighted my child?
I thought he was highlighting the roach.
No, he was highlighting my child in that instance. He can highlight whatever that was because he wants me to confirm or deny it, so he doesn't even know what it was.
Well, whatever, the bug.
And in my bathroom, I have my windows open, so hey, bugs get in. So hey,
100%.
It is what it is. I never. He can make those jokes, but when you make those jokes in a deflection attempt of what I'm saying, that is a serious topic. No, time out, because I'm presenting serious topics that he's not.
I'm gonna let you, and then I'll answer. Then I'll answer.
Because he's not clarifying what he's talking about. We've went back and forth about this, and you guys constantly make it seem like I'm targeting a child when I'm targeting the grown-ups that are in the situation. And not that I'm accusing him of anything. I'm just pointing out how strange it all looks. But you can read your super chat.
But look, this is
read your super chat.
Let's go to the I'll read it. Hold on. Let's go to the thing was. I let my child, you've seen my child. Yes. My child has come up here, right?
Beautiful
I've never
child. Beautiful baby.
Thank you. Thank you. I have never like stopped. Like sometimes I do stop him. Sometimes I be like,
Mhm.
"Ugh," and I try to block him. But he has come up, and I've posted him on my Instagram. So if someone were to not say something, but like if he were to cross here and you say, "Oh, there I see his look your baby," I understand that. Like I'll understand that more than if I've constantly tried to block my child from being seen.
That's cool. But at the end of the day, when you're using your fan base and targeting your fan base to say things, and then you're highlighting them saying things like, "Oh, let's call the Orkin man," or do we call Orkin or do we call CPS? And
But
you're no time out. And
someone
you're
said that. It
asking
wasn't
some of
Henry that
these.
said it.
He said
Let me
that.
read the super chat before I forget.
Okay.
Thank you, Andrew. But he gave people where he worked, and that puts him in danger too, plus where he lives.
No, he just highlighted that he's a shit manager, and you've even said, "I don't even know if this is where he works or not." And then it's like the
He made it seem like it
framing
was.
of trying to frame Rican, because I watched him do it the first time he went on Rican's channel, and he's trying to frame Rican as this unhinged person, like the killer of Charlie Kirk. He's trying to frame him, and you all are doing it, trying to frame Rican as this unhinged person, like he doesn't have a life, like he doesn't have children, like he's not fighting for custody of his children. But in the same sense, you want us, just because you have a relationship with Henry in a friendship capacity, you want us to have some sort of kid gloves with him.
No, but I would have a kid. I want people to have kid gloves with Rican's child, with your children, with everyone's children.
Well,
Because
why don't you have the same? Why don't you call out Henry for the same thing, that him targeting my child coming out of a place
because
and
he
then pointing her out?
He was.
He
To be
was.
honest, I'm
He
gonna be
was.
honest. I didn't see that. Right.
Oh,
I thought.
thank you.
To be honest,
Thank you.
I sometimes I don't see the stream. I really thought he was pointing out the bug. Right.
He did.
But
He did.
it's one thing. Again, if someone were to talk about my child now, I'm at fault, right? Because I let him be seen in online. You know what I mean? But if I am purposely, if I'm purposely avoiding people seeing my child and someone divulges it, then that person is stepping a line that shouldn't be done.
Okay.
Because like no one could talk when supposedly CPS was called on Rican, I was mad. And I told him I don't fuck with that. If someone talks about your child, I don't fuck with that, because these are innocent people. You are here online, and you should expect that anything that if right now, let's say right now a fucking bug flies over my fucking camera, y'all could talk shit about it, right? Because about me, because I'm online. I'm an online persona. Now you are an online persona. You are just as much as in this as everyone else. So you need to understand that people are gonna fucking
I'm
talk
cool
shit.
with that. No, time out. I'm
But
not
but
disputing that.
I don't agree with people like
I'm
saying
not
they're gonna call
disputing
CPS
that.
on you. That's not
No,
the
time
right.
out. I'm not disputing that at all, Francis. I understand the gravitas of it, but it's the hypocritical nature of what you all are doing is what I'm disagreeing with. It's the fact of he gets a pass when he does it, and then it's a
100% doesn't get a
gaslight of
pass.
he never did it.
100% doesn't get a pass. But
He does,
again,
because he pointed out my kid, and
now
I
if
watched
he
you
were
not
to
even
like,
watching the.
I
No,
would
time out. You
also,
didn't even
did he
watch the
zoom into your
stream, but
daughter's face?
no, time out. You didn't watch
Was it
the
malicious?
stream, but you were over here protecting him, saying that he didn't do something that you didn't fully know if he did it or not. That's what I'm saying.
First of all, did he zoom in to your kid's
Yes,
face?
he pointed my
He zoomed
child
into her
out.
face,
Go watch the
and we saw
stream.
your kid's face. I'm gonna go back on the screen.
You 100%. And he said,
I'm gonna
"There's
go back in
somebody
a
that
second.
just walked in there." And he said, wait. Let's watch them come back out. Oh, that's a kitchen or something, which is a bathroom. That's the reason why the curtain is there, because I give my daughters privacy. I have 2 little girls. So, of course, we're in my bathroom. My bathroom is being redone. I'm pulling down all the shit. I don't mind it being seen. I know what my bathroom looks like.
Oh, why are you so triggered about it? I'm saying, I want to know why you're triggered.
No, time out. I'm triggered by the fact that you are saying that, hey, the information that he presented, that's off limits, but he can point out my child with impunity and show my child on his stream as laughs and gotcha moments. His fan base can also say, let's call CPS on him because
No, that's
we
not
think
right.
we saw a roach. And
That's not
him
right. 100%.
regurgitating that saying, ha ha ha, I don't like, it's laughs when my I'm all my children have. You
But
understand what I'm
Ian,
saying?
is that not your fault?
No, it's his.
you accept
Okay,
your
is
fault?
it not his fault? All the things that I presented to you guys that you're trying to hide for him, is it not his
But
fault?
is it not? No. I want you. I'll answer your question when you answer mine. Is it not your fault for letting your daughter pass while you're online?
100%. But the thing is, I'm talking about the hypocritical nature of it, not if it's my fault or not. It's the fact that he did it.
Yes, but he didn't. He did not.
Oh,
Right.
let's see you go into his brain and figure
I
out
don't
what
know. I told you I didn't see it, so I will see it. But the problem with that is you have a responsibility as a father, like you said, to make sure if you're going to be talking shit and doing all this drama.
I don't have a problem with my children being on camera. My
You
problem
don't.
is when you guys try to say, demonize me for doing something, right? And then allow this man to do the exact same thing that you're demonizing us for.
Well, you didn't do it.
Problem.
You didn't dox his daughter. You
No,
didn't dox
I'm
his daughter.
talking about the hypocritical nature of what he did. I'm asking questions and I'm getting shut up for it. No, time out. If I'm a grown-up asking a serious question about something, right? When you're presenting something and you're saying, hey, this vindicates me for something, and I say, hey, that doesn't vindicate you from this. And then you go back and say, oh, well, this happened to me. You have roaches. You see the deflection with that when I'm talking about a serious topic?
Ian, I'm gonna be 100% serious with you, right? I'm 100% because I understand what you're saying, right? You said something like, "Oh, no one says." I really think that Henry just does not give a fuck what you say. Like if you would have came a different if you would have came a different way, I think he would have addressed it. But I think I'm putting words in his mouth.
Though. He did address it.
I might be putting words in his mouth. So I just take it with a grain of salt. But like I feel like he doesn't address you. He doesn't bring you up. He doesn't let you. No. He doesn't like this. He will never bring you up. Right? Like I don't care if you bring up. I told people don't time him now. Don't block him because I don't really care. Now if you fucking cross the line, like I told you, you start talking about that other stuff, I will probably take you out.
No, because that's the thing. When I bring that up, I'm bringing it up as a concerned parent. When I say, "Hey,
are you really?" I don't think so.
You're showing things that I care about children. I have 3 kids. I had to take them away from their mother. So why would I care about not doing it to him?
You know what I see
when it
with
seems
what
strange.
you said, right? You say like, "Oh, he brought this." Something you said. I don't remember what was it that you said. You said something like, "Oh, he brought up a restraining order or like a failed," right? Something like that. What was it you said? Like,
protection order being denied, and that's what he said. This is what vindicates me.
That's the only thing you remember. I remember there's another stream where he goes into detail what happened because of that, right? So maybe you didn't see it. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you didn't see it, or maybe you didn't care to see it.
What was it though?
It was the doctor. Okay, so
you remember when you brought that up? No, time out. You remember when
No.
you brought that up and said, I believe the medical examiners, and then I brought up the point of, well, the charge was not, and even Ray tried to make the charge that was penetration. That was never the charge that he came out of his mouth. He said she was touched inappropriately. And I'm bringing up the fact the doctor is going to go in and see if her hymen is intact. Right? That does not vindicate you from your daughter being touched. Those are 2 separate things.
That is only okay. So let me explain to you as someone that's in the
medical field.
So right?
You know for certain, being in the medical field, that those 2 things are not the same thing.
No. Because when someone is accused of being touched, right? There are 3 investigations: physical,
psychological, and
the it's called I forget the name, but they basically interview everyone around you. They go to the school, the people around you. They probably interviewed the grandfather, the grandmother, You know, everyone on
gets
both
it.
sides, right?
Mhm.
So when they do that, it's not like they just don't go with the medical and that's it. Because there are unfortunate times that, you know, a hymen doesn't break or does break and there really is no penetration. So it could be, there's a lot of other factors, not just medical. So if the court determined, because that's what he said, if the judge determined that it was not the case,
I
the
said that
person,
he has better. What is my defense for that? He has better lawyers.
But no, because if it's court, remember, if
it's about what my
if, God
lawyers
forbid,
are.
I'm gonna say, God forbid you're accused of that, right? God
100%.
forbid, God forbid, you're accused of something like that. It's not gonna be your doctor, it's
No, 100%.
it's someone neutral that's gonna
But
come and do these things.
Can I be transparent with you real fast?
100%.
This situation has happened to my children where I, as a father, had to go in and figure out what the fuck happened to my children. So me personally, this is my anecdotal evidence, right? A lot of the things that Henry Resilient says as a father, right? Saying things like, I didn't want my daughter to be checked. I didn't want this.
100%.
The first person that I contacted when she recanted her statement was the person who is accused of it. All this sounds weird to me. Understand, it just sounds weird to me. That's all I'm saying.
But my thing is, like, look, let's
the
say
first
this,
thing
right?
you do, the first thing he does is, hey, you got bugs in your house. That doesn't strike you as
Ian,
strange?
you're not even like, are you? I'm asking a serious question. A serious question. Are you seeing these things, and because you are in some sort of beef with Henry, you're just seeing it that way?
No,
Because
if it was happening with Rican, no time out. If it was happening with Rican and Rican told me the story and then it's questionable at best, I'm going to call him out.
But you're saying things like, let's say I'll say this, right? If it was Henry's own father and things were left things were left out of context, I would feel it's weird, right? I would be like, that's odd. But like, for someone to accuse their own parent, right, of XYZ, and then there's, you know, the mental evaluation, there's the physical evaluation, there's the, you know, they checked, I believe they went through like the schools and all that, and there is no evidence of that.
Because a lot of
I'm gonna
times they
believe
won't
the
be.
court. I'm gonna believe the court.
A lot of times there won't be any evidence if it's molestation.
Yes, they're 100% in schools.
Not a lot of times.
Like,
Most
let me
of
tell you something. In
no.
school, like I've never said it, but I study abnormal child psychology, right? That's my field. My field is abnormal child psychology, and it is my main focus was like children that are abused, right? Usually if a child is abused, later on in life, they're an abuser. They become an abuser.
100%.
That is, they have a bigger chance. Sorry.
Major chance of becoming an abuser.
There are actions that a child does that to the untrained eye is normal. But a person that studies it, they'll be like, hey, this child at this time, after XY time, they started doing this when they didn't do that. Sometimes it could be obvious, like peeing the bed. Sometimes it's obvious, like they start painting like bad figures and, like, you know, dark figures, red eyes.
And if I'm being transparent, that's one of the things that alerted me, right?
Oh, so but you were lucky to notice from your kids, right?
No,
because
time out. And then my ex comes out a year later, right? After her and I are trying to rekindle a relationship. This is when my second daughter is being born. Then she finally comes and tells me, hey, this may have happened. This is what ended me and my children's mother's relationship, right?
Rightfully so. I would.
There, when I did all the proper channels, right? There is no evidence that showed, you dig? Psychologically, physically, no evidence showed. But she's emphatic, like, hey, this had knowing our relationship is ending, and she needed this relationship for a place to stay, right? Why
So
would
wait,
she lie to me?
the people that evaluated your child said there was no foul, nothing foul. Then they failed. Then they failed your child because
Inconclusive. Everything was
they failed your
inconclusive.
child. They failed your child because the minute
100%.
I see if my son starts drawing like some fucking black figure with red eyes, like weird shit, I would 100% insist
Now
on
you
a
all
reevaluation.
how much this hits home for me, and this isn't a thing where Ian Connor or Tyrell Bell is just trying to make up something. I'm asking questions because it seems I never once accused Henry of
for
saying
someone,
that he's a
for
predator.
someone who it seems don't get
it seems I
don't get upset. You know, it seems to me like you're almost in the same situation as Henry, because if your child's mother hid this from you and you feel she did that to stay with you to get a place and use you, it almost parallels a lot of what that I've heard of Henry's story.
It's a big difference.
No,
because this is the point that you're not bringing up. The point you're not bringing up is my daughter was too young to even understand what this was, right? So she's the same age as his daughter. She never came out and said, hey, X, Y, and Z happened to me. His daughter came out and said, X, Y, and Z happened to me, and this is the person who did it.
So
and
do
then
you
the wife
believe
believes,
you don't believe that kids can be coached?
You don't believe that his ex-wife doesn't know who her father is?
But I'm asking you, do you believe that kids can be coached?
Yes, I do believe. Now answer my question. Yes, I do believe children can be coached. Now answer my question. Do you believe that this woman does not know who her father is?
I mean, I believe she knows who her father is, yes.
100%.
Or at least what her father
so
portrays.
who you gonna believe in a situation when she's saying, my father could have done this? Because I'm not saying this, my daughter's saying this, and your daughter's saying it, and Henry is emphatically saying, I believe this man did not do it. I have cameras in the home. It wasn't even a benefit of the doubt. It wasn't even, maybe it happened, maybe it didn't happen. He didn't even want his daughter to be checked by medical examiners.
Yeah,
that is a red
you know what?
flag to me, love.
Wait. Let me correct you there. The child was examined. That's not what he stopped.
No, time out. He said he didn't want it to happen. Go to the
He didn't want the child
page.
to be put under. He didn't want the child to put under. The child was definitely. It doesn't matter if there's an accusation. It doesn't matter if he doesn't like it or not. If there's an accusation that your child was touched,
100%.
they 100% will do a physical examination. But there's like the standard physical examination, and then there's a more profound, more painful way, right?
100%.
And that's what he was against, because the first examination.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you the same thing I've been asking the entire time. Yes. How did we get here? That's all I've been asking. How did we get there? How did we get here? Where it's like, oh, we're not even going towards the standard. We're going to the extreme now. Once you get detectives involved,
and you haven't seen all the videos.
Get detectives involved, they must see enough evidence to be like, hey, we're about to open up a case. Detectives involved?
Wait. You haven't seen all the videos. That's not what happened.
Yes, I have. He said he was contacted by a sex crimes detective.
Of course, the child was accused of molestation. That's
how did we get here?
The wife accuser. The wife accuser.
That always doesn't happen.
No. When there's a child and they're accused of molestation, yes, they have to open a case.
Yeah, 100%. But when you get detectives involved, how do we get?
She put a police report. 100%.
Yeah. How do we get here?
Because she made the report. Of course, she accused him. But 100%. Like, okay, let's dissect it a little bit, right? Do you believe in postpartum depression? Do you believe it's a real? I just want to wait. 100%. Let me take the chat, because the chat's over your face. Can you lower the camera a little bit so I can see your face? Or you smoking? Yeah, because the chat is on your face. Do you believe in postpartum depression?
Yes.
Do you believe women can suffer from postpartum depression? Okay. Are you the person that believes postpartum depression is only when the child is born, or do you believe it's an ongoing thing.
I mean, we hear cases about mothers drowning their children who are in postpartum depression when they're 2, 3.
But
So yes, it can linger.
Okay. Do you believe that a woman that suffers from postpartum depression could do you believe a woman that suffers from postpartum depression could desensitize themselves from their child?
100%, yes.
Okay. So this is how I see it, right?
Time out. Let's go back on that thought line, right?
Yeah.
Do I believe that this is the case within this? I would have to have a conversation with said woman.
Of course.
To understand
100%.
that. I can't hear one side of the story and him be like, because I seen what she accused of him. I saw what she accused him of. And then it's the pattern of behavior that makes me believe what's in that paperwork is real.
Okay, of course. So if
the manipulation for sexual favors.
Why isn't he in jail yet?
Yeah, I read everything that inside of that protection order being denied. I seen all the things that she accused him of.
Okay, so I'm gonna, if I'm your sister, right? Let's say you're my brother.
100%.
And I come to you and I say, my son, let me not say that because he will get mad. My boyfriend molested me or assaulted me, right? What's the first thing you're gonna tell me?
Are you still with this guy? Or did this actually happen? Walk me through what occurred. What did you do afterwards? Did you call the police?
Exactly. Did you call the police, right? I'm of the opinion, right? I'm of the opinion that and I'll say this from experience, right? With Jason, if I committed a crime or if I did, fucking mosquito, sorry. And if I committed something, let's say I raped you, God forbid, right?
Got my cookie.
If you fucking sue me instead of sending me to jail, I find that odd. Me personally, like
100%.
if I committed a crime, like call the fucking cops. Like don't fucking. But
are we acting like we don't live in a place in America where hundreds of women get molested, raped, and abused constantly and never 100%. Go to the police because they don't feel like these are safe places?
I also believe that we are in a society, and I might get like canceled for this. That's why I'm being real with you. I also believe that there are women that use their sexuality, their gender to fuck men over. 100%. And I'm 100% because I've seen it. I've experienced it. I work in the field that I work with. I've seen it. I've seen men be destroyed. And I'm talking about, I've seen successful men destroyed. I've seen even men that are young men. And when I say I mean right? Our young men destroyed over false accusations, right?
100%.
And
but we gotta take it. But hey, Francis, we gotta take it by a case basis.
I'm going by what I know from the back end, from what I've seen from documents. I don't think that 3 evaluations would be wrong. Now, I'll explain it like this. I'll explain like this. If let's say the physical evaluation said there was no touching, right? But the mental evaluation says something was odd. I would still think there was something wrong. I would 100% think that child was abused. If all of them say no, I'm more towards then it didn't happen. But if like the physical says no, because like you say, sometimes molestation does not involve penetration, but physical, like emotional, if the psych evaluation,
most of the time, no, time out. Let's be
geographical
correct here. Most of the times that molestation does not include penetration. That just means she was raped. That just means she was raped.
Of course.
So those are 2 separate things. We're talking about 2, and that's what I think y'all muddied the waters on. Y'all want,
but that's why I'm telling you
in the chats to believe that grape and molestation are the exact same thing.
That's what
So
I'm
when
telling
it's
you.
proven that she wasn't, her hymen is intact, and he can show you a document that states that her hymen is intact, that vindicates him. In my world, that does not
Yeah, but
vindicate
that's
me
what I'm
because
telling you.
I
I don't
understand the
think that's the
difference.
case. That's what I'm telling you. Like if the physical said her hymen's intact, but
Mhm.
then the mental evaluation said there's something up, I would 100% believe that she was touched. I would 100%
100% trigger
believe it.
warning, because this
Yes,
is a sensitive topic.
exactly. It would be very like if the psych eval and even if, like, um let's say the physical and the psych said everything's normal, but then you go and talk to everyone around and they're
Mhm.
like, well, this happened, and after this date they started acting this way. I would still be like, no, we need to investigate further.
Mhm.
Yeah, if that case is brought to me, I'll be like, no, we need to investigate further. I would move it up. Like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? I would make it more. If
Mhm.
when cases
In
like
your
that come,
personal opinion. But
yeah, when cases
does
like
that
that come to
happen?
me, I would 100%.
But does that happen in this country, in these legal
It
systems?
does. It
No,
does.
it does not happen.
It does.
It
I work
does
in the
not.
field. Trust me, it does.
Francis, you work in child psychology. You do not work in the legal field. You might see some of these cases come through, and just like we just said, people manipulate the system every
But
day,
do you really
bro.
think Henry can manipulate the system? I mean, I'm not knocking Henry,
I mean, he's
but
manipulating hundreds of people right now.
online shit. This is online shit. This is online shit. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like that only happens, like that whole manipulating law shit happens to people with money that are like super rich, have super
Did he not
connections.
disclose that he spent hundreds of thousands of dollars in these proceedings?
No,
And
not
these
hundreds of
proceedings are
thousands.
still
He doesn't
going
have
on.
hundreds of
I'm
thousands.
telling you to watch the rest of his video, because, like, you're telling me that it's a lot that I may have not seen. It's a lot
There's a lot
that
you
you're
haven't seen.
missing right now.
No, because remember, when he talks about the hundreds of thousands of dollars, he's including his divorce.
Yeah, in
So
totality.
and yeah, he's talking about his totality. Because let's say if you were to have gotten married with your child's mother and you say you own your home, if you would have had your home, like, you know what I mean, like,
My home, no time out. Time out, Francis. You've seen my home. You've seen how beautiful my home is.
yeah, well, I've never said anything about your home.
No, boom, on my
Uh-uh.
album cover. You seen that
Oh
home.
no, I've seen it 100%. But what I'm saying is, if you had property or whatever and you got married and you got that property when you're married, you would have to split. Divorces are expensive. And that's why I 100%, I mean, would I like to walk down the aisle and get married, like, in that, like, yes, but when I think about it, when I see what Henry's gone through, and I would hate for someone to take half of my shit that I worked really hard for. I wouldn't. I would not. You know what I mean? I would not. I don't. That stops me from getting married. But
Time out. Do you hear that crackling noise?
yeah, I
Do
think it's you. No,
Yeah,
when
it's
you
me.
mute, it comes off.
Okay,
But
hold
my thing is, like, it's fine. It's not that bad. What I'm saying is, I think that you came into this scenario wanting chaos. I'm gonna tell you what I feel. I feel you came into the scenario wanting chaos. I'll be honest.
And why did I want the chaos? Because everybody likes to run away from that. That inside of Henry's community, my children were being targeted inside of that Discord.
Your children?
Yeah, 100%. When I asked a question about, hey, my son wants to do some live streaming, and they dogpiled coming at my kid, coming at me as a father, coming at me saying that I would do something heinous to my child. That's what drove me away from that Discord, right? And it was just weird. The conversation in itself was weird. Just because I technically, and I understand, right? To say that someone's a Heblo file opposed to them being a PDF file is
that was about nerd talk, right?
100%. And that
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be 100%. When that nerd talk shit, I tuned out. I never saw
100%. But just because I defended the fact of, hey, technically he's not this thing, right? We need to watch her kids. People like Shay, people like what's his name, Juice Box Poppy, all these people are like, maybe he'll do something to his kid with these assertions, right?
But Ian,
and I'm like, let me get away from these people. And then when I brought it to Henry's attention, it's like, who gives a fuck? Oh, well, bet. I'm going to let you wear everything that the people inside of your community is doing. And we're going to take this fight outside of your community. So I can't be timed out. So when I took the fight outside of the community, right? Now I become the villain. I become the bad guy just for things he's bringing out and pointing it out as, hey, strange. Now you can keep arguing that, hey, it's not strange. This is the facts of the matter. And I'm like, listen to what he's saying. Is it the first person that you're going to contact when your daughter recants her statement is the said abuser? After the fact, when he's vindicated, let's say all the paperwork says he's a vindicated, are you still going to let your child be around this person?
If they're innocent, yes.
Fuck no, man, because I still don't know. I don't know whether it happened or not.
But let's say
he as a medical examiner, hey, never happened, maybe. But it's all maybes to it. Let's act like all of this shit ain't just big maybes to it, even when medical examiners do it. You're in the field. You know
that the grandparent wasn't around until the court was able to prove otherwise, right? He wasn't around while it was happening. Like once he was accused, he wasn't around.
But that's neither here nor there, because guess what? Even if Henry was accused of it, he would still be allowed while an investigation is going on. Guess what? He would still be allowed around his daughter until the evidence or the investigation is concluded. So that's
I'm telling you, the grandfather wasn't.
But that's legally speaking, right? If we're speaking legally, he would still be allowed around. Now, if Henry says, why is he still texting the man then?
I'm sorry, Rican distracted me from what you were saying.
What my boy saying? No, time out. What Rican said?
Talking shit. But what I'm saying is, Ian, what you just fucking
call me Tyrell. Already died.
I feel like there's a lot of things that have happened, and I think that I'm be honest, you're not a unbiased person. You already had your interaction with Henry, and all that, and then you know what I mean. Henry's known to like, and you can ask any mod or anybody. He doesn't pay attention to the court. He doesn't moderate in the court. He doesn't really. He half the time doesn't even know what the fuck is going on in the court. And he's basically and I kind of agree to an extent because I am an emotional being, right? But some people are not emotional. They are like, they'll be like, fuck you and your feelings. They don't care. So it's almost like if you went to Henry thinking he was gonna be like, oh my god, Henry was probably like, I don't give a fuck. I'm being honest, because even with me, when
so why should I give a fuck when the tables are turned?
No, because you can say what the fuck you want. Like, no one's stopping you from saying what the fuck you want. We're just like, he just doesn't address you. My thing is,
does, like, he does.
No, he does not address you.
You know, the first thing he did the next day, he went to presenting paperwork. He went to presenting those paperwork.
This is where you're wrong, and this is why I'm saying I don't think you've seen all the lies, because he had already said.
Francis, when was the first time he presented the paperwork though?
I'm
after what? After what? What came beforehand?
No, but prior to you even showing up,
he said he was going to release the information.
He was going to release it, and he was waiting on the court proceeding to finish so that he can release it.
Has the court proceeding finished?
On that, yes.
On that, yes. Okay, so now let's move forward further. When did he present the paperwork though? Right after what?
No, you mentioned it, but
no,
that was already.
Let's go back. When did he do it?
I don't know. You guys
he
more
did it right after Nerd Talk released a video and gave him a call, and right after that call, he started showing protection orders being denied and saying that this is what vindicates me. Then when we started going back and forth, you got to understand the timeline of what's going on, and you're living in it. Afterwards, You then come and present that, well, I behind the scenes seen medical paperwork.
A lot of us have.
being presented.
A lot of us have.
Time out. I then tell you, what does that mean when it's not public information? Just like beforehand, when I said, and he tried to say I'm inspiring to defame him, I said this isn't public. Everything that we're talking about, his father being the guy who did it, wasn't public information, right?
But that goes again to what I always say. What you know about me is what I
present.
Say. What I know about you is what you say.
And 100%. But at the end of the day, if I say what you're saying sounds fucking weird,
no, and you have every right to say it.
How am I lying? Because you said Rican and all his little minions are lying. They make up things. When I say, hey, this seems strange. When you even said, and this is another lie that you said, oh, it was never a contract between him and Brent. It was 100% a contract. These are the stipulations. These are the things that we'll do if you come out. You either agree to it or don't agree to it. That is what a fucking contract is. No one presented it. Brent doesn't even want to present the information. Henry presented it.
That's not a lie. If I didn't remember or see it.
100%. But he died. But guess what? I have videos of it, and you're in the chat, right?
100%. But I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember shit that happened yesterday. Like my brain is fucking shit. But I'm being honest. Like sometimes I probably won't remember half the shit we say. I don't remember half the shit we've said so far. But what I'm saying is, okay, there's a contract, but you guys made it seem like there's something weird with Brent mentioning bringing his daughter. If it's like Orlando, I think it was Orlando.
I'm going to buy you, your daughter, and a chaperone for your daughter.
Exactly.
To come from Orlando to from Ohio,
from
to
wherever
Florida.
And
then he saw himself and he said, "Oh shit, well it is what it is." And bullshit.
What makes that weird? Because like,
why is his daughter being mentioned in the contract? Now, Britt gave
because he's a father.
He said he wanted to make it easier on him, right?
Easier for him to come to the show. Exactly.
100%. That's just lip service in my world. Why are you mentioning my daughter inside of a contract between us, dude?
Because listen. I'll tell you why.
Easier. You see how that's an easy out for him?
No, let me answer that. If you, first of all, Brent really wanted Henry to go just so Walter can talk about the fucking tape. So he was trying to persuade Henry and make sure that there was no obstacles. When we used to go to cons, right? Jason would negotiate, like bringing Jenna or bringing myself or bringing Tammy there, and that's just normal. Like he would, if you think about it, let's say when we would go to shows like FAR or New York, right? When he wanted to come, he used the majority of the time would bring Jenna. He would write in the contract, Jason David Frank and his daughter. My daughter, I want my daughter and my wife to go. That's normal. In the con world, that's normal. It's not like my issue with what you're saying is just making it seem like you. Well, not you. I don't remember what it made it seem like he was child trafficking his daughter. That's what it made it seem when it wasn't.
That's what it made it seem, and that's the first thing your mind went to, huh?
That's what you guys made it seem like it was
just for asking the question of why is your daughter being mentioned. No, time out. Now I want the audience to hear this. By me asking why is your daughter being mentioned inside of a contract between you and another man, the first thing your mind goes to is, oh, you're trying to say your daughter was being sex trafficked. Whoa,
no,
I never said that.
I thought that you made it seem like it was almost like nasty.
You guys' deflection, that's what it's making. That's what it's giving, love.
That's what you think.
No, that's what you said though. So that's what made me be like, whoa.
No,
that's
but I didn't think that until you said that. If someone shows me a contract, I'm gonna give you an example. There's a Power Ranger that has kids. I'm not gonna mention his name. He in his contracts, he always puts his kids. He wants his kids to go with him to any show. That's to me, that's normal. So like when you said that, I was like, why y'all making it seem like it was like nasty or something? That's what it made it seem. Because you were like, why is there what was it that you said? Like, why is your daughter being mentioned in
Time
a
out,
thing with
Francis.
2 adults?
Francis, when it's compounded with boom, this man has whatchamacallit by his own ex-wife, accusations of stalking her, manipulating her for sex. Every time he gets on the internet, it's always he got messages talking about getting his cheeks clapped. It's always something in some sort of sexual context. Every time he gets on your platform, when he gets on, doesn't I got a lady right there. You feel me? We just did the deed and all this type of stuff. And we're talking about Power Rangers. No, time out. When y'all call it, no time out. When you call out Reek and constantly saying that Power Rangers is for children, this is a children content, and he's in the Power Rangers community, and then it's always sexual innuendos, sexual shit being said by this man, and then I'm looking at all of this in its totality, and it all just seems fucking strange, man.
But Ian, do you know that it's not only Power Rangers?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying. I'm saying when your primary source of income, your content that you're spewing, when you even said that nigga Henry is growing before in this same stream, Henry is growing in the Power Ranger space. Comic-Cons and all these type of things, these conventions are child friendly. So then you're stating, so why does he need him to come, his daughter to come, and someone to be there with
Henry's
his daughter?
content is not for children.
You said
He is
what?
talking about the actors in a children's
In
show.
a children's show. So if I have a channel talking about Disney actors, I don't believe that children who watch Disney are going to stumble upon this content.
Probably. But
no, most likely, bro. You know this.
Probably.
No, time out. You're a
but as a
sane
parent,
person,
this is
Francis.
where we stop. Like Henry's content doesn't come out in like YouTube Kids, right? It doesn't come out in YouTube Kids, but because I've tried, right? I've tried to see if it comes out because my son has, like we have, you know what I mean? You have the parent account and thing. So I don't want my son to see this, right? So like I make sure, even when I'm like here, he has headphones on, right? Like I think one time I said a curse word and he was like, ooh, I don't think it came out on stream. But I make sure that he's not hearing, right? But Henry has been clear that he's not this is not for children. Even here, when you're online and I tell you, like, don't bring your kid because this is not really
No,
kid
but
stuff.
my children are running through their home.
No, of course. And you're the
So
one,
it might
you're the
happen.
one fucking interrupting them, right? They're fucking running free. So really you're the
I'm not
fucking
interrupting
you're the
because
problem.
the last time I was on here yelling and shit, my daughter came up in here, got in bed because they feel safe because they hear their father's voice.
No, of course.
Even if I'm going back and forth with somebody.
Same
But
thing
guess
with my
what? They have
child.
zero context of what's going on.
That's
how I protect my kids. Their innocence are protected. My children don't know who the fuck
But don't
Henry
you think
is, right?
by Blake showing Henry's child, he's basically
is it information that he's put on the internet? Now, I never said anything else. Is it information? Is it a picture on his platform?
No.
No, I ain't talking about the Henry Resilient platform because
Oh.
Facebook, whether you want to say it is or not, Facebook is a public platform.
No, he didn't get that.
Even if you private your
didn't get from Facebook.
And no, time out. Obviously, his page isn't privated for Blake to even get that picture or the picture.
No, but that picture, that's what I'm telling you. That picture's not from Facebook. That picture's not from Facebook.
No, time out. No, he got on here and said those pictures are from my personal Facebook page.
No. The picture that I showed today. I'm talking about the picture with the child.
His daughter and his ex-wife and that girl.
Yeah, that wasn't from a public place.
Where was it from?
I'm not telling you that, but it wasn't a public.
No, you could say the platform. You could say where it's from.
It's not from my public platform.
How is it not? Well, how did he get it if it's not available somewhere? Like they just said, your digital footprint, no Antro 6. And then I want to address Donald too about the whole thing with law enforcement because I know what he's alluding to.
Well, we got like 5 minutes because Henry's gonna scream, and you know.
Set that up. Let me address this real fast, right? And then we can get back on that, right? I called out answer. I do not disrespect law enforcement, even though people want me to. I'm a taxpayer. I'm a citizen. I'm not a defund the police type of guy, right? When I hear answer 06 saying things like, I stopped somebody today. He went into a whole soliloquy, right? About stopping someone. And then all they deserved was a warning. But by them spewing things that I didn't like, he never said things that were against the law, right? He said things I did not like. I then abused my power and my authority as a police officer and got them in trouble for more than what they actually deserved just because I didn't like. That's an abuse of power as a police officer for number one, right?
I'm gonna be honest, I never saw that.
But
I mean, you would have
my
to
word
directly
for
hear
it,
what's said.
Francis. Because you're knowing that I'm not just saying shit out of my ass.
No, I'm saying I can't give you an opinion. I can give you an opinion on what you're telling me, but I didn't see that
on
story.
what I'm saying, right? Is that not wrong? And watch, he's going to try to clean it up. But I believe
if it's how you're portraying it, then it is wrong. If it's how you portraying it,
not how, because he said it. He said off of talking about something that Rican was doing, right?
From his own mouth.
Something that Rican was doing, and he explained the situation. I'm knowing he's going to try to clear it up. But I don't believe that. I believe it was your platform he was on. It was either your platform or Dus's platform where he said the story. And he said, let me give you an example of this. And he said, this is why
I heard you go online, so I don't know if it was mine.
This is why he said it. In reference to Rican needs to shut up because of stuff like this, right? And he's saying, I was going to do something to somebody, and all he was going to get was a warning. But he just kept talking, saying the N-word, saying that nigger word. I don't like it, that N-word. And he just kept on in this, in that, and I didn't like it. Is it time out, Francis? Is it against the law for anyone to say nigga?
No.
Is if he's a patriot of this country, did he not fight and die for people to say the N-word? White, black, brown, Latina.
I'll tell you from experience, right? I'll tell you experience. I am
giving him a show, darling.
Huh?
We giving him
I have
a
a
show.
big mouth. I have a big mouth, right? So when I was little, like I'm talking about a minor, I was like 14, 15. I used to always argue with the police, right? Like I would always, when I say I'm from the hood, I'm from the fucking hood. Like I would argue, there was a time, I don't know, I don't mean you're not from the city, but there was a time in the city that they were like telling you to go home like at a certain time. They were trying to enforce like a curfew to people, everyone. And I would be like, fuck, like I would be like, nah, like I'm not, like, no, I pay my fucking rent. Well, who are you? Whatever. And you're not my parent, whatever. And I remember that at that age, I said, fuck you to a police officer. And they held me. And that's not against the law, but I feel like I think the police officer told my mother, like, there's a code that we should respect, whatever. I mean, he might have been abusing his power too. Like, I was a little kid.
He 100% is, because at the end of the day, you saying fuck a police officer, you have every right to as an American citizen.
But I think, so again, I don't know the situation.
This is what came out of his mouth, though, love. He's literally saying,
I mean,
all we heard was a warning, and he said things I did not like. So I gave him, I believe it was tickets. He gave him a bunch of tickets, right? And that is an abuse of power.
I'll have to look at that story.
Yeah, it's an abuse of power. Like, regardless of the fact of how you feel about the man, he could be the most 100. For that, he is wrong. When he did that is wrong. That isn't that.
If
you can
it went
say that.
if it went like
say
that, then
things
I
that
do
make you guys
agree that it
feel-
was not the correct way. But we all do, and we all do fucked up shit, right?
No, I can say things that make you feel some type of way, right? And you can have your opinion and say, hey, I feel like that was fucked up that Iron said that, right?
100%.
That doesn't make what I said wrong, though. Just because you don't like it, right? I get demonized for saying things that people don't like, right? When these people get to say things and they are wrong, in its total, that's the definition of something being wrong. If he didn't deserve something, but you didn't like the words that were coming out of the man's mouth, but he didn't break the law, but you abused your power to give him consequences, that is wrong, sir. And that is what I believe Donald was talking about when he's saying that I said something against law enforcement. When I never said, I said he's a piece of shit person for that. I'm talking about things. And you see how they, no, time out. You see that? So Henry can do that, right? When when Henry's even saying that he didn't know if it was a roach or not, right? Because he's literally saying he never denied it or not. So that lets me know that he wants me to confirm or deny something that he doesn't. So he get to say lies, right? About me. His audience can say things like, oh, what do we call first? Orkin, or do we call the CPS for his kids?
But Ian,
that's wrong, bro. Can you acknowledge
I
that's
agree
wrong?
that no one's kids or family members should be involved. I agree.
Well, time out.
But,
you go tell Henry that. I want to hear you publicly say, Henry, you are wrong.
Ian, but
Can
you
you say
guys
that for
do
me,
it
please?
too.
Please, can you say,
You
Henry,
guys
you're
can tell
wrong?
me, go tell Henry. And I 100% did tell Henry's side when the whole thing with Rican and CPS side.
No, I'm talking about for me, though.
No, 100%.
Let's take Rican out of the
That's
situation, because y'all always like to do that. Y'all like to throw things that I say on Rican. Y'all like to say that, hey, you can't control Henry.
If I think
is Henry wrong?
I think I was in the. I think someone did tell me about the whole thing, and I think both
Henry
Ray and I
wrong?
said no one should be calling CPS. That's fucked up.
But
Whether
is
it's
Henry
on you
wrong for him highlighting my child, for his audience and him spewing it and him regurgitating what that person said, right?
But Ian, you've done the same thing.
Hey, you guys said I was wrong. You 100%. That's what I'm saying. Let's be even keel.
At this rate, look,
or you're
I'll
going
say
to be
this.
looked at as
I think,
you're not
and I think
you're biased.
because I can actually have a fucking conversation with you. I think, and I've said it multiple times, that both sides have crossed fucking lines.
What about him? Let's talk about
Both
him
sides.
real fast. Did he, even if I did it, right? Let's say I did something, he's reacting to some fucked up shit I said, right? He then goes and does that. Is he wrong? We already understand Ian Connor is wrong, right? Is he wrong for highlighting my child? Is he wrong for saying that CPS should be called on me and my children? Is he wrong? Yes or no? We already established that Ian Connor is wrong. Fine, I take that. I am wrong, right? I'm saying it now. Is Henry Resilient wrong? Look at you.
No. I want to give you a 100% real question, real answer.
It's a yes or no.
I feel if he said, if because I wasn't there, if Henry said we should call CPS, then that's wrong. If he did say it, it's 100% wrong.
Time out.
Because
the first thing, though. What about the first thing? Him highlighting my child.
I have to see.
His words were, I just saw somebody running in there. I think that's a kitchen or something. And then when she came out, he stopped and like, look at this. Look.
But was he? But again, because I don't remember. To my understanding, I thought he was highlighting whatever bug was there. To be honest,
he did that. I'm giving you that two things can be true at the same time, love.
Yes,
but he did highlight that. But he also highlighted my child.
This is why I would say would be wrong if he were to go.
Oh my God.
No, I'm being honest. I can't tell you I feel it's wrong if I don't. Just like I don't agree with the whole him saying I'll send you to JDF.
So
in my opinion, is not wrong.
If you're going to
try
try to spin it for him, well, let's say
no. In the context of what he said, I don't think it was wrong.
Okay,
but
so him highlighting my kids when you literally said that he doesn't bring up people's kids, right? Then he's right. Okay, you can have that. He did. He highlighted my kid. He highlighted my kid, showed her on his stream with thousands upon thousands of people, right? And then when somebody in his super chat said, "Who do we call first, Orkin or CPS?" He looked at it and he laughed. Like, like it's funny. And my children, time out. My children, time out. Let me just get this off real quick, Francis. My kids don't have anyone else but their father. I'm the resilient father, my nigga. I take care of 3 kids by myself. No, let me get this off. I take care of 3 kids by myself. Whether this is something that I'm doing to further my career or furthering
hold
something
on.
for myself and my children,
Rican, the
it's neither
grown-ups
here
are
nor
talking.
there.
Shut the fuck up. Sorry.
Handle your business, love.
No, because Rican, we're talking about something serious. I think you're being very genuine and serious right now, and he's fucking talking shit. Like, I want to listen to you, not fucking him.
Good.
I feel like this is what I've been saying over and over, that this and you are a pawn and I'm a pawn, so according to y'all and whatever. I feel like you're a pawn of all that stuff.
No, love. Time out. I'm the page master. I'm the one who's behind the scenes. Time out. I'm behind the scenes who's been making this go. Have I not?
Fine. Whatever. If that's how you feel you are, that's fine.
Up numbers 9v1 by myself, going at whoever. Me and you went at it, and you should unpack that, because you literally said, oh, there was a will when there was no will, but that's neither here nor there right now. That's a different subject. We're not going to change the subject.
I know you mentioned that, and I'll say that I 100% always said that there was a will. The will wasn't found. There's a difference between saying there's no will.
But Tammy said no, time out. But Tammy said there was no will
because the will wasn't found.
But no, Tammy didn't say there's a will, but we don't know where it is.
That's the problem with context and stuff like that. You're interpreting as she said there was no will.
No, I'm
you're
just listening to what
you're interpreting it, which you have the right to interpret as whatever you want. You're interpreting as there was no will done. But I know that you know what I mean, it was not found. Remember,
time out, but she never recanted that statement. I'm listening to the statements being said. I'm not interpreting.
But she never went online after that. She never did an interview after that.
I know, right? So I can only go by what she said publicly.
But it's obviously there was a will because it was presented to the court and the court validated the will.
Hey.
You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, and this is
why would she say there is no will?
Because
it wasn't found.
I would say that. All of Jason, and I'm glad, because since I'm not going to bring Rican up because I want to go talk to thing. People, it was clear, it was said that Jason's stuff was stolen, lost, whatever.
No, time out. When I brought that up and I said he had jewelry, where was the jewelry? You said there was no jewelry.
I never said there was no jewelry.
Yes,
I said the jewelry was
if Renee ever gives that 9v1, that hours long stream, I literally brought up a specific piece that Jason had, right? And you said, hey, that doesn't exist.
What piece did you bring up?
I brought up a Rolex with whatchamacallit, with his white falcon on it that he had customized. He had a customized Rolex with a white falcon on it, and you literally, I've seen him long ago in blogs showing this piece off, right?
Oh, I know what you're I know what you're talking about, but it didn't have a falcon on it. I know which Rolex you're talking about now.
You know my brain. I have a brain injury.
Yeah. I said no because of the falcon door. You're talking about the one that has the diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And they're like, "Oh, it's gone."
It is.
And then everybody's like, "Oh, there was no jewelry." That seems
no. If you said something about falcon door, I'm gonna be like, no. Oh my god, I got it.
From my side of the fence, and I'm like, that seems strange that she would say that it doesn't exist.
If you tell me there's a Rolex with falcon door, I'm like, it doesn't exist. But if you tell me there's a Rolex with the diamond and the two-tone, I'll tell you yes, there is. Because that's what it was. That's what it was. It was. Now that you're telling me, like, I'm like, wait, falcon door. It was one that it was two-tone and it was diamonds. I know what you're talking about.
Well, you know, it resembles his Power Ranger.
I mean, I know, but if you told me it resembled the falcon door, I'd be like, now that you said it resembled, now I'm like, wait, he's talking about.
Yeah, I'm not saying like, oh, it actually had the Falcon Zord on it. Like, nah.
Yeah.
But it was a
now I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Custom piece. Maybe I said it the way I said it, and I forget it.
But no, like, you know, unfortunately, his stuff was gone. So remember, in that time, I think no one was thinking about none of that shit, right? Like, we were all like fucked up in the head.
Agreed.
And I think that, you know, she said there's no will because it wasn't found, and luckily, you know, at least that was found. You know, he was smart enough to at least file it. You know what I mean?
And that seems strange too.
What?
Even when Sky's telling me things like, "Hey, my lawyer told me to hire a private investigator to figure this out."
Then why didn't she? She had a time limit.
Hey, when y'all say she out here scamming and she's selling box for you, dig? Like, she don't got the money, darling. You know she's got the money.
But there are a lot of things that could have been done that she could have done, and that's
That she should have
all
done.
falls on her.
100%.
The problem is that there
I'm
were
not
so
quoting
many,
anyone
factors that were against her,
Mm.
right? And there were so many things like
Message.
conversations, and there was the trust. It was just like too many things
Deserved anything?
validated the will.
In your personal opinion, do you think she deserved anything from her father? As his daughter, do you think she deserves anything from her father?
As his daughter, some. As his daughter,
You're a real one. You're a real one for that one.
As his daughter, some, but
I get
all
it.
our
Your
actions
loyalty
have repercussions, right? All our actions have repercussions, and she could have, if she would have been, and this is what I told Rican, if Rican would have just calmed down, let shit boil over, he wouldn't be in the situation that he's in.
What situation is he in?
In the situation that he's constantly going back and forth with people that he says he doesn't like to do, right?
This is my thing. I think it's kind of been
whatever. If he's not a situation, I just think I would be a very miserable bitch if I wake up in the morning talking about bullshit and going to sleep talking about the same bullshit. But what I'm saying is,
I'm not talking about Reek though, but I feel
no,
you.
I'm talking about Sky. Sky had the opportunity. She was welcomed, welcomed, open arms, welcomed, and she fucked it up. So, like, you know what I mean? Sometimes we have to take responsibility for our actions and what our actions cause. And if I was welcomed with open arms, knowing damn well that wasn't given to me, like it was given to me multiple times and I fucked it up, let's say, and it was given to me again. The only one that really had loyalty to her is Jason. And if he's gone and they're giving you an olive branch, you should have fucking taken it and thought about it.
See how we talking about accountability right now? When I first met all you people, the first thing I argued was accountability. You asked me a specific question. If I have a young lady that I'm dating and she comes and does something to my kid, whose fault is that? And I told you it's my fault.
100%.
And you disagreed with me.
I disagree. Can you give me one? I'm gonna have to end the stream actually because my son is crying downstairs.
We gave him a show though, love. Did we not?
No. Ian, round 2. We can talk.
Hey, I sent you a message. Disregard that message if you really want to.
Talking shit. Talking shit. Fucking Ian, we talking shit, but he loved me. Talking mad
because they kept
shit.
timing me out. They kept timing me out.
It wasn't me. I told them not to time. I told people not to time out. Did you not see the beginning of the stream? I said nobody timed them out.
And they kept on. They hate me.
Don't worry. I told them not to. When I saw that you were timed out, I told them not to. Don't worry.
They hate me. It's all good.
No worries. Well, round 2. Next time.
Time out. Before we go, tell them I sent you a song. What did you think about the song?
I did like that song. I saw that you said it, and I'm a real bitch. I did like. There's a song that he did that I do like very much. I like the lyrics. The lyrics, I think they're very smart.
Yeah, because it's about our people.
Yeah, I agree. But guys, Ian, let me take you down. And I know there's people in the back. I might come back when Henry is done. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll be back. Love you guys. Bye. What's going on?
Yo, it's FrancisBaby, better take a seat. Talking about the Rangers, yeah, she's bringing the heat. Morphing through the lies, she's gonna expose all those shady Rangers, everybody knows. It's FrancisBaby on a Power Ranger quest, digging up the truth, she's the very best. From Angel